15-1 Michigan. The second half of the NBA season starts tonight for the Bulls when they take on the Toronto Raptors. Chicago went into the All-Star break with losses in 6 in a row and 9 of 10. The team returned to practice on Wednesday. Head coach Billy Donovan will be away from the team after the death of his father. He's expected to be back Saturday against Detroit. The Bulls are hoping to have Josh Giddey, Trey Jones, and Jalen Smith back in the lineup. Olympic women's hockey this afternoon. The U.S. battles Canada for the gold. Men's hockey tomorrow. Semifinal round. The U.S. tangles with Slovakia. The Blackhawks return to action next week. They'll open the second half of the season at Nashville next Thursday. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Progressive presents a guided meditation.
Hear the birds sing, a chipmunk nibbling on an acorn. Smell the pine needles gently falling into your living room as the breeze blows through the gaping hole in your roof. Gaze up at that broken tree branch and relax, because you bundled your home and auto with Progressive and have the peace of mind of 24/7 protection. So relaxing.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
My doctor told me my blood pressure is borderline. I figured I could worry about it or do something about it. So I took control with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula. It works safely and naturally to help maintain healthy blood pressure with a custom blend of garlic, vitamins, and minerals. And it's odor-free. I'm taking charge with Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural reference...
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by KFC. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday brings a slight chance of rain showers. Then showers likely with a high near 55. Thursday night, rain showers and a chance of snow with a low around 33. Looking ahead to Friday, a chance of snow before noon with a high near 40. Currently today, it's 37 and overcast. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into writing hours. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the better business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning, everybody. You're listening to WRMN. This is the morning show right here, downtown Elgin, with the lead of the show, Soozy C.
Good morning.
How you doing today, Sue?
I am well. How are you?
Oh, I couldn't be better.
Nice. It was very nice
morning.
yesterday.
You know what? I think it was. I think the sentiment in the room was just loving.
It was very, very
it
nice.
It was very... and I want to keep leveraging off our word, but it is. It's kind. The kindness that was in that room, everybody playing nice in the sandbox, it was great. There was new
but why wouldn't they play nice?
Well, you're supposed to. There was new first shifters, old first shifters there. Marky had a beautiful song that he presented, for Love for George, and the family couldn't be more appreciative. They talked to me afterwards and wanted to express their thanks to everybody. Our staff that made everything happen, the parts that we did. And all we did was supported. Steve Thorne had things going together. The Commander Dennis, they did an outstanding job. And the food was phenomenal. They had this rigatoni.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of a light vodka sauce they had.
Yeah, it was good.
And they put some sausage on the top. What they did is they took the Italian sausage and they cut it on a bias.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going in the kitchen. They ran behind, so I was starting to plate and stuff like that. I'm at home in the kitchen. I love it. And what a great attitude they have, and everything just went well. I think is that. What was your take?
It was good. Well, I came in late because I did Big Top Sports with Bob Mariner, which was it was a lot of fun. Bob Mariner, if you're up, we had a really good time. I ran the board for the whole show, which was pretty funny. So if any of you that listened, if you heard any, quiet or dead spots or me going, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just going to push this button. Thank you for your patience. I know Todd was in. South Elgin Santa called in. Daily Dose of David called in. There was a lot of people. It was a lot of the first shifters tuned in. And then, so I didn't get there till after 6.
But I sat with Dave for quite a bit. David was
Did you?
there.
I missed him.
Yeah.
So I ran in, grabbed some food. Marky B and I were talking in the kitchen waiting for our food when you were on. So we're sticking our head out the door so we could hear what you were saying. And then grabbed our food and sat down and, I ate really quick because I didn't want to be like everybody's done eating. But it was very nice. It was really very nice. And the speech by his daughter was so sweet. So sweet, Carlin. Mm-hmm.
She gets it right from George because that was George.
Yeah.
So eloquent. Well, she's a school teacher. And I think she does first and second grade, she was telling me. But yeah, she's just so flowing, so educated, and just real. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Very laid back individual. But yeah, it was nice. I really liked everything.
Yeah, it was a good time. And just really quick, hey, Mike Lips driving back from O'Hare with Bree and Jack. They are on their way back from Maui, but they did not bring the warm weather. Today it's going to be chilly and we're going to get a little snow. But Bree and Jack, thanks for using Big Mike's Rides and listening to the WRMN Morning Show. We appreciate that.
You're with one of the safest drivers in the area.
So it is 6:12 a.m. Hopefully your coffee's hot you're up. Or if you don't have to be, you're just laying in bed all curled up with a warm blankie. It is 34 degrees. What is the weather going to look like today?
Well, I'm showing 36 on mine.
All right, I'm going with yours.
For some reason, we're off.
We always are. It's always off.
Today they're talking sun, areas of high clouds this morning, then mostly cloudy with a couple of showers and thunderstorms late this afternoon. We're talking maybe a high of 55 in the Fox River Valley. Tonight, mostly cloudy with periods of rain and thunderstorms this evening. Becoming windy late, thunderstorms can produce hail. We're going to get maybe a low of about 31, which makes sense because, as you said, we are talking snow for Friday morning. I think it's going to come in the early hours. That's what they're speaking anyhow. But you know what? That weather job's the best job in the world. You could be right 50% of the time, and they love you.
Yeah, can't help it.
It's a hard thing to predict.
Things happen.
Yeah, it certainly does. But anyhow, that's our weather for the day. It's definitely going to be a halfway decent day overall for us. I don't think the rain will come to more toward the end of the day. So that's wonderful. So get out, enjoy that day. Don't let this threat of snow get you intimidated.
Oh, heck no. And do not put your snow blowers away.
No.
Or your shovels, because it always seems like when that happens, we get more snow. So
and it's
just
a jinx.
PSA.
Yeah, don't jinx ourselves, right?
Ooh, also PSA. This is an important one.
Uh-oh.
Right now is peak mating season for skunks.
Really?
Oh, man, I smelled them this morning on the way in 2 different spots. So between like now and the end of March is peak mating season. And typically if a male is being amorous and the female's not interested, she'll spray him. Or spray. So if you're smelling that, don't panic. They're just, they're getting jiggy with it or trying to get jiggy with it. And that'll all be gone in a few weeks. So just leave the skunks alone. They want sexy time.
Hey, that's their time.
It is. So we got to just respect that.
That's if you have a pet, be careful.
Yes.
Your dog starts sniffing around an area they normally don't go
Elliot,
to. Elliot. Oh, Elliot.
If you are listening, Moneypenny is going to be looking for the skunks. So be extra careful because it is sexy time for skunks. And I know how much Moneypenny likes to play with the little fart kitties.
Yeah, I can't have
So,
that.
no fart kitties.
Hey, one more thing. This show and every show of the morning show is brought to you by Vasily Law, who specializes in municipal real estate and corporate law. And their thing is they're advising governments. I'm saying advertising.
Yeah.
Advising governments and defending communities one person at a time. Jimmy Vasily, great guy. You'd love to meet him. You'd love to know him. He comes on the show pretty regularly.
Yeah. He can come out whenever he wants. He's got an open invitation.
Easy guy to talk to. If you ever have a problem, you ever have a need, you just reach out to Vasily Law and they're going to do it. You can contact them at 630-931-8225. Call the station. We'll get you connected up right with them, and it just take you a moment. But that's our morning show sponsor each and every morning.
Yeah.
And we're proud to have him. Also has been supporting us with the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, a lot of things happened yesterday. We had some great people attend to George's memorial, we'll call it. Anybody has any comments about it, feel free to call in 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. We got a Toast and Jam going to come a little bit later on. The cue of the day, as soon as we come back after this, I think we're going to share that with everybody. I'm sure you've seen it on the website, but got a lot of good things happening. So stay with us. You're listening to WRMN, which is the voice of the valley and the talk of the town.
Sure is.
Catch you in just a little bit.
Hi, this is Sherry Aschenbrenner, Vice President of Dementia Friendly Elgin Area. Everyone knows somebody living with dementia. Caregivers and friends of those with dementia are always welcome at our Elgin Area Memory Cafe, always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the South Elgin Public Works Building, 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. Also, Dementia Friendly Elgin Area gives free 20-minute dementia awareness trainings to local businesses, church groups, to bunco groups. Just invite us. If you'd like to get put on Sherry's senior email blast list, please email us at dfelist@gmail.com. Also, you can go and visit our website at dementiafriendlyelginarea.org.
Tune in to Sherry's Senior Moments radio show on the second Thursday of each month at 9:05 a.m. until 10 a.m. on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN Radio app, or WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's Sherry's Senior Moments, providing resources and information for our seniors in the community.
When it comes to orthopedic and spine surgery, Prime Healthcare St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin leads the way. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as a high performer across multiple surgery types, we offer advanced and minimally invasive procedures supported by state-of-the-art imaging technology. Our expert surgeons and compassionate care teams are here to help you move, heal, and live better every step of the way. St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin, exceptional care close to home.
Hey Bear fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, a turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. WRMN 1410, where Chicago comes to play. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears and WRMN.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. It is 6:21. You're listening to AM 1410, the voice of the valley. Right here with me, Soozy C and Dino D, hot on the mics.
Hot, hot, hot. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We got a phone call already. So.
Oh, well, go ahead, grab it.
All right,
we'll do the toast and jam afterward.
All right.
Morning caller, who this?
You're in.
It's Trusty Pat. Hey, I'm acting as your roving reporter right now. Maybe you could have your in-depth reporter go to the scene of Main Lane and North McLean Boulevard. There must be, I'm kidding you not, 15 emergency vehicles. It's just to the north of Route 20 bypass.
So
I
it's
don't know what's going
it's
on.
Main Lane and what else?
Main Lane. It's Main Lane and North. I'm sorry. For goodness sakes, I got to think now. So it's just by. Good sakes, so I can't think of it. Not Randall Road, but it's just east of Randall Road, and it's right by the Route 20 bypass.
Okay.
North McLean Boulevard. It's just a tremendous amount of vehicles.
Is it police
I can't
vehicles
tell
or
what
fire
the heck.
included? Trusty Pat?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
All the above. All the
Gotcha.
above.
Oh, that's scary.
A lot of them.
No helicopter up in the air?
It is. No helicopter, but it's on a street, and it's so easy to see because that was the old Elgin Mall was there, and there's just not much around it. But it's like, wow. I'm going out to Country Donuts, and I go by there. I'm thinking, well, they tested all the lights on all the fire trucks and the police cars this morning, but it was a
Oh, I can't. I know he's
Dangle
at
up.
now when he said Country Donuts.
Yeah, by the 20 bypass. Yeah, we'll see if we can find something out. Thank you for that.
Yeah, find something out. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway, I'll call in later.
All right,
I'll
sounds
call in
good.
Later with my George synopsis from last night. Thank you. Guys.
Okay, good.
Sounds great. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, wow, if anybody knows what's going on, give us a shout. 505-926-1410 is the text line. Throw it up on YouTube or give us a call, 847-931-1410. So today's Toast and Jam, here's what we're going to do. Sometimes you guys send me in songs that you like to hear. So if you want your very own Toast and Jam, send it in to me. You can send it to my Facebook. You can, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's just a little slow back.
I was, sorry, that totally threw me off. I wasn't expecting it to come on that quick. You can send in a song, and we will play it for you. So today's song is Diamond Girl by Stevie B for Downtown Jose. So Downtown Jose, you got your first shout out.
All the way. I got that mixtape getting ready for you. I got to pick it up. I got some old BMX stuff with
Nice.
Julian Perez.
Julian Jumpin' Perez.
Oh my God, this was some good times, man. If you weren't rocking to this music, I don't know. There's got to be something wrong with you. I think. This
So
is when music was pretty decent.
So yeah, anytime you guys want, if there's a song you want, send it to me. I can't promise it'll be on the next day because if I get a lot of them, but it will happen and you'll get your very own shout out. So DJ Buddy James, I know you sent me one. I will, I'll be playing that in the next day or two. So I love that. I know everybody's got, it can be any song. I prefer it to be a little upbeat for first thing in the morning. But if it's something you really want to hear, shoot it my way and we will make it your very own Toast and Jam.
Just to get you going.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good little number. All right.
All right. And now let's just bring up, we got a couple of minutes before we go to break. Did you guys see the story about the kid that jumped into Lake Michigan to save the baby?
Yeah.
There was a baby in a stroller, and with that wicked wind yesterday, it just shot the stroller into the water. Luckily, the stroller floated, and it floated face up. So the baby was not in the, it was in the water, but it was safe, basically. This young kid jumped in the water. And for once, people didn't pull out their damn cell phones. They all jumped into action.
Right.
One guy ran and got a ring, the life-saving ring. One guy jumped down the ladder because there's a ladder near there.
And he was able to hand him up to the guy.
There was
great.
somebody called 911. So they kind of pulled the baby over, pulled the stroller up, pulled the kid up. The baby went to the hospital, spent the night just for observation, was fine. And the young man, and I'll pull up his name during the break, they interviewed him. He was so cute. He was just like being so humble and cute. And one of the guys who helped pull him out was super humble. But it was very sweet that he didn't even think twice. He was on the phone with his aunt, wishing his aunt a happy birthday.
How do you like that? He was talking to his aunt.
Just
at the
dropped
time.
his phone.
Yeah.
The one guy took off his coat. But they didn't pull out their phones, and they rescued the baby. And the kid stayed in the hospital overnight, again, just for observation. But everybody is just telling him I think his name is Leo. His first name is Leo.
And the baby fragile. I mean, I think it was just barely a year old.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. They didn't say when I was
watching.
watching.
The shock of going into that cold water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
But, yep. So, for once, nobody pulled out. Maybe somebody did, but the people who jumped into action did not. And thankfully, Leo is a hero. Baby's fine. And it wasn't the mama's fault. That wind was brutal, and just knocked the stroller right into the water.
I mean, and that shows you.
Yeah.
I mean, we had some big gusts yesterday. We were warning everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't only the Fox River Valley area, but city of Chicago really gets the wind.
Oh yeah, well, driving home last night from the Legion on 90, I was rocking and rolling like I'd get hit a couple times. So. That was a really great story. Those are the kind of stories I like to hear.
Yeah, those are the
so
good.
That one made me super happy.
And your point, they jumped into action. They weren't worried about, oh, look at me. This is what I'm doing. They rescued.
Mm-hmm.
They were a first responder.
Yep, it was awesome.
It really warmed my heart when I heard about it. It was something.
And I'll find a picture of the kid because he's super cute. I was so happy.
And that wind was amazing. I got home, my garbage cans were all over the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
They were just rolling all over the
place.
I
have a skirt on the RV, and I have these heavy bricks around most of it. But in one spot, I ran out of bricks, and I have this really heavy board. I mean, it's super heavy, and that actually got moved.
Wow.
I must have got some wind drafted under the skirt, but enough to where it moved this board, and I'm like, I could barely and when I say it's heavy. But yep, those winds. Plus, where I'm at, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so it's there's nothing to break. There's no corner.
Yeah, there's
right
no
now.
stopping of anything. Yeah, and the trees are tall and high, so they're not going to break any of the wind. It's going to come right through. Hey, you are listening to the morning show right here, WRMN 1410. We got a whole lot more to talk about. We have a whole lot more going on. When we come back, we will do the cue of the day, which is a neat one.
This was showing a lot of responses.
I got my own, but I think most of them are said the ones I got. I got that old man stuff. But hey, Soozy C and me, we shall be back in just a bit. Listen to WRMN 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Call in your line that you like, 847-931-1410.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Progressive. Governor J.B. Pritzker has proposed a $56 billion state budget as Illinois prepares for potential federal funding cuts. Capital News Illinois reports the plan increases spending on education, healthcare, and pensions, while most other areas would see little growth. Illinois lawmakers are considering lowering the legal blood alcohol limit for drivers from 0.08 to 0.05, which would make it among the strictest standards in the nation. Supporters say the change could help reduce impaired driving and traffic deaths. Governor J.B. Pritzker is proposing a statewide fee on social media companies expected to raise about $200 million annually for education. The plan would charge platforms based on the number of Illinois users, with larger companies paying higher monthly fees. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday. If you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Clutter happens, but junk
doesn't have to weigh you down. At the Junk Luggers, we're your full-service junk removal and hauling pros, tackling everything from single-item pickups to major cleanouts. We handle the heavy lifting, and with our commitment to the green way, we rehome and recycle to keep your unwanted items out of landfills. So, whether you're clearing out the garage, downsizing, or saying goodbye to old furniture, we make the process eco-friendly and easy. Call 1-800-LUGJUNK or visit junkluggers.com today. Let's save your space and the planet together.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday brings a slight chance of rain showers, then thunderstorms likely with a high near 55. Thursday night, rain showers likely with a low around 33. Looking ahead to Friday, a chance of snow before noon with a high near 40. Currently, today it's 37 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Live from Fox River Valley, this is the WRMN Morning Show. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the chaos.
Hey, we are back. And that's all. We're back. You take it from there. We're back. What more do you want?
Yeah.
We came back. Hopefully you're still there.
I am still here.
All right. And everybody else? Probably got a lot of people chiming in.
Yeah.
A lot of comments.
So we are talking, we're going to come up to the Q of the day, which was a fun one. I have so many responses. So many. It's great. So the Q of the day is share some lines from old TV commercials. And of course, one of the very first one from, Mike and Bullet and Nancy and Gary, our new listener, Gary, our Busch Light drinking Gary. Hope you're listening this morning. They all said, "Where's the beef?" That was like the very first one that came to people's minds.
That was a good one.
And yeah, Denise came up with "Calgon, Take Me Away." I remember that was a big one. And Bullet, this one I forgot about, and this one was great. So Steve, Bullet is his nickname. Take the bus and leave the driving to us.
Yeah.
Was it Greyhound?
No. Take
the bus and leave the driving to us.
Yes.
I was like, that was.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe
it was
I know
Greyhound.
we could figure that out.
Yeah.
But I love that one. I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
There was another one with the Hertz. Remember where the guy was floating into the car, and I can't remember what that one was.
I don't know.
Hertz
We'll have to
Rent-A-Car.
look that up.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm. So we had many responses to that. But while you guys, okay, so if you have one, please, 505-926-1410. Again, that's 505-926-1410. We'll read
Alka-Seltzer.
yours.
Remember those?
Yep,
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
That's on my list,
I can't
too.
believe I ate the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Those are on my list. Or on the YouTube, go ahead and drop a comment on the YouTube. Or on the phone line, 847-931-1410, because we will read all of those. One thing I did want to bring up was that the gentleman who they had, there was a body found in the Fox River over in South Elgin. on Tuesday evening. They have identified the man. His name, he was 53 years old. He was missing since November 29th, sadly. His name was Ulysses Miguel Segura Dorantes. And the preliminary cause of death was drowning, but they are going to do an autopsy. So our prayers and sympathy go out to the family and friends of Miguel Segura Dorantes.
Absolutely.
So, but at least they were closure. I always say, as hard as it is, I think it would be, and I cannot speak. I've never been in that situation, but I can't imagine the not knowing, so I guess the closure for, the family, because I think your mind would go to all the horrible dark places. So at least to the family, I hope the closure,
brings you a little bit of peace, if anything
Mm-hmm.
else. And sometimes it does. And that's what you need. You need to know, some people want to know the exact precise details. But you know
No.
what? Sometimes you like to just know what happened. He wasn't doing something maybe, nefarious. It was just a simple action that, okay, it was
Mhm.
an accident. And at least you have that and you could walk away with that.
Absolutely.
But, we do have something on the good news. Yesterday, we were just talking about, the young man's name is Leo Cundiff. And the baby, a gust of wind blows the baby girl in the stroller into Lake Michigan on the north side. And this guy, Leo, didn't say how old he was in here. A young man definitely appears when you see the interview.
He looked like a teenager.
Yeah, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And this was from Channel 7. They reported this. They said that multiple witnesses on the scene quickly reacted and rescued the baby from the water, police said. The little girl was taken to Lurie Children's Hospital for observation and was initially listed in good condition. Great news there. And Leo Cundiff says he doesn't even swim. You imagine that? He doesn't even swim.
That's when that just elevates that man's heroism he could have drowned.
Absolutely.
He could have drowned saving the baby. And we got to find his picture because he's just a little cutie patootie. But he looks like he's maybe somewhere between 16 and 19 max.
And it even says he knew he only had seconds to act when he says a gust of wind blew a stroller away from the mother into the lake. And it was an 8-month-old girl still inside the stroller. Oh, my God. He says, her kid could have been gone. That's what the kid Leo
Well,
said.
Tragically, they both could have been gone.
Yeah.
But again, nobody pulled out their cell phones to record. They actually jumped into action.
No.
So,
and it's something, again, he says, I see the stroller blown into the lake and a lady screaming. He said, I had to do something.
Yeah.
That was really great. Really, really proud of that young man. Leo, our head is off to you, my man. What a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Selfless actor of heroism, kindness, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Great job.
And then one thing I wanted to bring up. So last night at the Celebration of Life for our very own George Rollinson, I came in late. I was talking about this a little bit earlier. I did Big Top Sports, which was kind of crazy. Derek's out on a ship, so he had no control. So Bob Mariner and I did. And I did meet our very own John Guiney for the first time in person. I've been talking to him for almost a year. And on Facebook. So that made me super happy. Thank you, John Guiney. And got a hug from him. Of course, the beautiful Miss Linda Carter. I got to see her. Got a hug from her. Got a hug from Marky B. It was good to see him.
Oh, great to see Marky.
Who else did I miss?
Performance.
Gary McNeil.
Yeah.
Got to see him and a hug from him. I got to see 58 Mike.
Yeah.
Right? He was sitting at our table. We're looking dapper, wearing that red jacket. Looks so good, 58 Mike. I got a little hug from him. So if I missed you, I know I missed Daily Dose of David. I wasn't sure where you were. I ran in, finished up the night. I was probably only there like 45 minutes because after the show. And then I had to duck out and go let my dog out. So if I missed you, I so apologize, and I owe you hugs. So you'll just have to let me know if I was there and if you were there and I did not see you. So again, I apologize, and I always look forward to my my first shifter hugs. And for anybody who chimed in last night while I was doing Big Top Sports, which we had a bunch of the morning show people. Yes, you can make fun of me all you want. I deserve it for running the board. It wasn't horrible. But
I
you know,
listened on
I'm
the ride
learning.
home. I think you did a good job.
Well, thanks. We
And
were laughing.
Got the support. We've got the support of our listeners.
Oh yeah,
They'll
And
always get us.
Bob
through it.
Mariner was laughing. I'm like, "Oh," he's like, so you're doing good. I'm like, I don't know what button to push, but I'm gonna push. So we had a good time doing Big Top Sports, and yeah. So thank you all very much.
I did a good job on it. You know, and another thing, just talking about the event last night. How about it? There was not a seat available.
No, there was not a parking spot to be had. I
No.
parked way out on the street.
That's what made you a little bit late coming in. But yeah, there was not a seat to be had. It was just great. I mean, the outpour and just a happiness. I mean, it really was. A lot of people say, "Oh, we're here to celebrate someone's life," and you're like, "Why? What are we celebrating? This guy's gone." No.
He left such a legacy.
He absolutely left a legacy. He has left a mark on the city of Elgin, on anybody who had contact with him. You know, I had said that he was, everybody in that room had to feel like, and I'm sure they even were told, hey, "You're my best friend. You're my best friend." George had the ability to have many best friends because he made you just feel included. Never a negative word. We would have a lot of discussions, him and I, and going back and forth on different things. He said, "Do you really mean it that way, Dean?" I says, "Well, maybe you're right." He would reel me in many, many different ways. And I'm so grateful for knowing George for the time that I did. And, everybody just shared a piece of George last night. And the comments were just so right in step. If you notice when everybody was talking, they just talk about the, even in Mayor Captain, what he had said.
Yep.
George had given him some, advice and just had a conversation with him about renaming the Shock Center. And he says, "You know what? Absolutely. That's the perfect idea." And you got naming rights and different things because of George's input. George was great. He was a author, a writer, publisher, and just a wealth of knowledge on sports, on anything. You could go to George. It was a walk-in encyclopedia. He had that information. He was sharp. It's going to sadly be missed. I think very, very sadly missed. But his name goes on. His memory will certainly be carried on by all the different folks that were in the room, and certainly us here at WRMN. We'll tell you something that we've done. Sue could talk more about it. And we'll be back, I guess, after these short messages.
We'll be back.
Yeah. So stay with us. You're listening to WRMN. That's 1410 right here in the Fox River Valley. We are based out of Elgin. So we are. Voice of the Valley, talk of the town. Trustee Pat called in with an incident that was going on near the Country Donuts over there. Was at Route 20 Exchange by Randall and everything. So if somebody has heard anything or knows something about it, give us a call in. Give us the update. We can't get out of the station right now. All right, everyone. WRMN 1410 will be back in a few short moments.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Finding a reputable business shouldn't require luck or chance. But how can you tell who you can trust? Pro tip: the BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. So think of the BBB as the better check with the BBB first, because better businesses are honest and commit to High Ethical Standards Bureau. That's why they're better. Always look for the sign of a better business and find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks Nancy and Becky for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. You are here with me, Soozy C, and Dino D, hot on the mic. He is my co-host du jour.
Good morning.
One thing I wanted to talk about last night from Georgia's celebration was, and her name escapes me, who is the lady who sang with Marky B, who played the guitar?
Sherry.
First Shift Sherry. That's it. First Shift Sherry. FSS. I remember that. Now that I... So she had a great story. I guess George loved taking people on tours in Chicago. And she was with, and there were some other people. And he said, do you want to see Barack Obama's house? And apparently he drove by and there were all sorts of concrete barricades and whatever. And, it said, if you pass this, you'll be arrested, detained, FBI, blah, federal. And George just drove around. She's like, do I have anybody's phone numbers memorized for when I'm in federal detention? And then she laughed. She's like, it's George. He will absolutely be able to charm his way out of if they got in trouble.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very funny because
a lot
be
of
him.
Chicago patrol over there, but that area, it's really protected for a lot of reasons. Barack Obama's house is kitty corner. You know the guy, what's his name? Farrakhan. Reverend Farrakhan. Reverend Tutu Farrakhan. His house is kitty corner from there. And you talk about a house that's protected. I mean, that house always has armed guards around the place.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, but it's an area that, if you don't have business there, why are you there? George was always innocent with his tours. Me and Bill went on it, and we said, Bill, George, we got to videotape this. I said, because this is a great, great tour. And, there's a part of his tour, there's an old Civil War camp. It's right off the lakeshore. And I got it all marked down, and we went to B.B. King's house, Chess Records, all the different places that, were Chicago.
Yeah.
And they were on the part of the video. I made sure that those pictures were in there. But yeah, we will have to recreate as best as we can that tour that George did. He did so many great tours. He just, the wealth of knowledge he had about the city of Chicago, and not just sports, was totally amazing. Yep,
yeah.
Totally amazing.
And all the pictures of him with the Cubs, at Wrigley Field. So that was very cool. Let's see. We are talking about the cue of the day, which you guys were on fire with these. I love this. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to read Laura's because Laura's was really good.
Cue of the day, share some lines from old TV commercials. That's simple. Old TV commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Have it your way. Burger King. I can think of just a few, but there's so many good ones out there, and Sue's got a whole list.
Oh,
over
this
here.
is okay. This is why, Laura, and this will this is an earworm that will stick in your head all day. Hot dogs, Armour hot dogs. What kind of kids eat Armour hot dogs? If you played the whole song, maybe we could pull up that commercial on the Google. But yeah, that one will get stuck. Hot dogs, Armour hot dogs. What kind of kids eat hot? I'm going into the Flintstones song. Sorry. I'm doing a mashup in
Is
my
it the
head.
one with bologna, too?
Yep, that one's on my list. You're blowing my list, man.
Sorry
You're
about
blowing my
that.
list.
Let me see if I can get this one going here.
Armour hot dogs. I forgot about that one. That one's an oldie. There you go.
No.
We got two things going on.
I'll try it again.
Okay.
Hot dogs.
There we go.
Armour hot dogs. What kind of kids eat Armour hot dogs?
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks, tough kids, sissy kids, even kids with chicken pox.
Can you imagine that in the commercial saying sissy kids to them?
Is that what they say?
Yeah. Strong kids, sissy kids.
Well, there you go. There's your earworm for today. That's one of them. We'll get to more. I didn't even think of that one because that was a great one.
Yeah, I like that.
That's absolutely. So yeah, you guys have come up with some absolutely great commercials. So it is 6:53. Hopefully you're getting ready for work, or if you don't have to work, you're getting ready to just stay comfy. It is 35 degrees, unless yours says warmer. Then I'm going with yours.
I'm going to stay with you.
All right, 35 degrees. Today is going to be partly cloudy and a high of 50. What do we say, 56?
Yeah, they're talking it's going to get that high. I don't know if we're ever going to reach it. 55 is going to be the high. Increasing cloudiness is going to happen, and showers and thunderstorms in the late afternoon. I think it'll be more toward the evening looking at the map, but I'm no meteorologist. But tonight's going to be mostly cloudy with periods of rain and thunderstorms. Talking about maybe even producing hail, but the thunderstorms, we're at a number 1 on the category list, and it goes up to 5.
Yeah.
So we're at a 1, so it's pretty moderate at this point, but we are in Chicago, and it just went up to 36, by the way.
Oh, there we go.
We are in Chicago, and it can change at any given time.
And tomorrow, touch of snow. Do not put your snow shovels or your snow blowers away, because you're the reason that we keep getting snow.
Yeah. We're going to blame you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to blame you.
You put that stuff away. Yeah, you put that stuff away. We're blaming you. Can't have that. Just can't have it.
No.
Those are movie lines we have to go back to one day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was from Goodfellas. You're
so
causing too many. I can't have it. I just can't have it.
TJ, buddy, James, you got 34. I'm sticking with mine. 35. That's 1 degree warmer.
Yeah. Well.
Absolutely. So yeah, we've got a couple minutes before we got to go to a break. Top of the hour, and we come back at 7:00. We are going to do the first shift shout out. So make sure you get any comments you want in on the chat line at 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410, or on the YouTube. On the YouTube, come on in and make a comment. If you get those in by about 10 after 7, we will we'll get all those read.
In that toast and jam for today, I guess I could throw that because we got a couple of minutes. What do you think? Want to hear that toast and jam again? You in the mood?
Sure.
Jose, our very own downtown Jose. This is one of his songs. Diamond Girl. My foot's tapping already. I want to get out. I love this music. I just hope my legs get better so I get back and dancing. I love it. Just love it. If this doesn't motivate you, this is a good morning song. It's a good choice.
It is.
Yeah, I like these. I like
yeah.
these startup songs. Good idea, Jose. Thank you very much for sending this request to Soozy. And Soozy C said, "Hey, you have a request. You want to hear something? Let her know. We're happy to play it." That's what we do. We try to be accommodating over here.
So if you want your very own Toast and Jam, send it in. I'll write it down. I can't promise you it'll be the next day because I'm getting a bunch. But yeah, it will definitely happen, and you will get your very own shout out.
How you like that?
I like it.
Very important. Maybe make it about something symbolic, something about a friend of yours or whatever, or just something that you want to hear. Doesn't always have to be about something. Sometimes we could just do it because we like it, right?
Yep.
We don't always have to commemorate something or
No,
commemorate
just something that makes you feel good.
Yeah, this is what it's all about, man. And community broadcasting, that's what we're committed to here. You, the community, let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you want to talk about. 847-931-1410. That's the number that you have to call. You could do it on the text, which is 505-926-1410. That text line, 505-926-1410. And, of course, 847-931-1410. We know you're watching us on the YouTube. You can just get that over on our website. Click on there, and you're right on to it. What do you think, Sue?
I'm ready.
You ready? All right. We're going to take this break. Got a little bit more to this here, but you're listening to WRMN, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, right here, beautiful downtown Elgin. We'll be back in a few short messages. Top of the hour, it goes about 5-6 minutes.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. Governor J.B. Pritzker has proposed a $56 billion state budget as Illinois prepares for potential federal funding cuts. Capital News Illinois reports the plan increases spending on education, healthcare, and pensions, while most other areas would see little growth. Governor J.B. Pritzker is proposing a statewide fee on social media companies expected to raise about $200 million annually for education. The plan would charge platforms based on the number of Illinois users, with larger companies paying higher monthly fees. Illinois lawmakers are considering lowering the legal blood alcohol limit for drivers from 0.08 to 0.05, which would make it among the strictest standards in the nation. Supporters say the change could help reduce impaired driving and traffic deaths. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane Savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The second half of the NBA season starts tonight for the Bulls when they take on the Toronto Raptors. Chicago went into the All-Star break with losses in 6 in a row and 9 of 10. The team returned to practice on Wednesday. Head coach Billy Donovan will be away from the team after the death of his father. He's expected to be back Saturday against Detroit. The Bulls are hoping to have Josh Giddey, Trey Jones, and Jalen Smith back in the lineup. Olympic women's hockey this afternoon. The U.S. battles Canada for the gold. Men's hockey tomorrow. Semi-final round, the U.S. tangles with Slovakia. The Blackhawks return to action next week. They'll open the second half of the season at Nashville next Thursday. Men's hoops on Wednesday. Number 10, Illinois routed Southern Cal 101-65. The Illini are 13-3 in the Big Ten, second behind 15-1 Michigan. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel despised the word empty. Empty plates, empty tables, empty stomachs. That's why he made the KFC $5 bowls, like the famous bowl. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy chicken, corn, gravy, and cheese. Because the only empty the Colonel liked was when you reached the bottom of that bowl. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Overnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 37. Thursday brings a slight chance of rain showers, then thunderstorms likely with a high near 55. Thursday night, rain showers likely with a low around 33. Looking ahead to Friday, a chance of snow before noon with a high near 40. Currently, today it's 37 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
When your car's feeling sluggish, don't stress. Just bring it down to Britain's Express Oil and Lube on Larkin Avenue in Elgin. For a fast, friendly 10-minute oil change and a full 18-point inspection, they've got you covered. Whether it's engine service, fluids, filters, or headlight check, they do it right, and they do it fast. Family run, quality service, right in your neighborhood. Swing by today and keep your ride running smooth. Britain's Express Oil and Lube, your car's health partner in Elgin, a proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
Good morning, and you are back with the WRMN Morning Show. Yep, we switched positions.
That's
I
right.
am here behind the board. It's intimidating, but so far so good. It is now that time of the morning that we do our morning shout-outs. And we are starting out today with 1,432 prayers. And if you need a prayer, they're going out to you. First one in this morning, of course, was the beautiful Miss Linda Carter. She says, good morning. Welcome back, Susie Q, to Thursday morning. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. She sends lots of prayers, and she also says that her son lives right down the street from our former President Barack. And she saw his house, but now he lives in Texas. I love Texas. It's it's beautiful. But I like the littler towns. I don't like the big ones. But Nando comes in and says, good morning. Happy Thursday, everyone. Have a great day. And his commercial is, Frank's Hot Sauce, you'll put that beep on everything. That was great marketing because everybody knows that. And the fact that you could bleep out this stuff was pretty funny. Former Commander Mark Smith, he said, sad that he had to miss the gathering for George last night. But his answer, and this is probably one of my favorites, to the commercial lines of the day is for the Coca-Cola commercial. I'd like to buy a world a home and furnish it with love, grow apple trees and honeybees and snow white turtle doves.
That's good.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. That's the real thing. That was a great one when they were all holding hands.
Wasn't it Karen Carpenter that sang that song? I think she was the one that.
Maybe. I'll have to look.
Mm-hmm. And they had a Christmas one, too.
Oh, okay. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And Eric Taylor, good morning, Eric. He says, good morning to both of you. Happy Thursday. Sending blessings and hugs to my favorite radio station. And a commercial, it's time to make the donuts.
Yeah.
We all know that because we all like donuts.
Remember the guy who put his finger over the mustache? Oh,
yeah.
It's time to make the donuts.
Time to make the donuts. Cartman Dan, which you threw me off last night watching Big Top Sports because you have a different name. Which was so funny. I was dying. I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. And the cue of the day for him, he says, good morning. And I have your song written down for your toast and jam. And then the song or the answer to the question of the day, the quality goes in before the name goes on or out. I think that's how that went. And was that Motorola? I don't think so. Well, Cartman Dan, I know you're listening. What is that commercial from? I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to too.
And then Katrina Sue comes in. She says, hello and good morning. It's Katrina from Elgin. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. And she sent us a very old commercial from Folgers, which is good to the last drop. Yeah. So that was a good one. And I'll try to post that up on Facebook later. As we move over to the tube of views, hey, we hit... we hit 1,600 subscribers.
Oh my gosh, I like that.
Come on, we need more subscribers. If you're watching, hit that thumbs up. Not like a Fonzie thumbs up. Hit just the thumbs up on your screen. Like and subscribe. Tell your neighbors. That's right, Ken Husky. It was Zenith. Quality goes in before the name goes out. Yep.
Yeah.
First one in, Hector Soto. Per usual. I didn't even try this morning. Didn't even try to beat you in, boy. He says, good morning, Soozy C and Dino, first shifters from Hector and Nene Rose.
Morning.
Jeremiah and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. And then, of course, he sends lots of prayers. Todd, good morning. I hope you're feeling better. I know you were in a lot of pain yesterday. He had a minor surgery on his hand, but it was painful. It's got to heal before motorcycle season. So do what the doctor tells you. Pam, good morning. She says, have a blessed morning, everyone. And Eric says, oh, yeah, let's get today started with his favorite WRMN favorite morning show. Keith K., good morning, Keith. You just slide right in there, and he says, enjoy your Thursday, shifters. DJ Buddy James, good morning, first shifters. It's almost Friday. Have a great day, all. And I'm going to have him in and co-host with me and see how that goes.
Kind of neat.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Frank Scheid, good morning, bus driver Frank. He says, good morning, Susie and Dean. You guys are awesome at WRMN. Love you and have a great day.
I've never been told awesome. I like that. Thank you.
Back at you, Frank.
Yeah.
That's bus driver Frank. Also, let's see. John Guiney says good morning, and he sends the first. John Guiney, it was so nice to finally meet you in person. It's been almost a year that we've been talking, either on Facebook or commenting or here. So it was so nice to meet you in person. And he says good morning and sends the no nickname John bad joke of the day. Fast Eddie, I agree with you. There are good people out there like that kid. That's what we were talking about, who just jumped literally in the lake, couldn't swim to save a baby. We'll talk more about that again.
Amazing. Leo. Oh, my God, Leo.
Leo, yep.
Hats off to you, brother. Oh,
Pam
my
Carr
God.
says, please don't squeeze the Charmin. That was Mr. Whipple.
Yeah.
Remember Mr. Whipple? Miss Linda Carter says, good morning, first shifters to all of you. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. And also, Dino, you get your very own. That's right. Mrs. Claus. She says, I dare you to knock this off my shoulder. That was the Duracell battery on Roger Moore's shoulder.
Was it Roger Moore?
Yeah, I think there were more than one people that.
Yeah, I think it was
more than one guy
it was
that
that guy. Oh God, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I don't
It'll
know.
come to me.
And Nancy,
Tough
good
guy.
morning, sweet Nancy. Have a happy Thursday. I don't know. You wonderful. Oh, you're okay. I got it. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Ooh, Ken Husky. Only your hairdresser knows.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah. Thanks, bus driver Frank. He said he saw me on Big Top Sports yesterday, and I did an awesome job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Todd and Ken, thank you for filling me in, for letting us know that commercial was Zenith. Those are your morning shout outs.
You got a good response on that one. I liked it.
Oh,
When
yeah. I
saw it, yes, I
got
said,
so
boy,
many
this is
more
going to
on
be really good.
my list as well. I got a whole from my Facebook page.
Excellent.
So, yeah. So, if you've got more comments that you'd like to get in, 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. Cartman Dan, that is right. It was Robert Conrad.
Robert Conrad.
Yes, I knew it was somebody, but that was also a good one. Knock it off my shoulder. So yeah, or you can call in. Well, we do have a caller, so hang on. Let's see who is on the
love
line.
the phone calls. Those are the best. 847-931-1410, everybody.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Hi, it's Rita.
Good morning, Miss Rita. How are you?
Okay, and you?
I am wonderful, thank you. What is going on?
I just thought of two. One is, I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, something about Dr. Pepper.
Yep, I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, she's a pepper, he's a pepper.
yeah.
Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, and then the other one was with the Chevrolet.
See the USA.
Do you know what?
in
That
the
you said that?
Chevrolet.
I saw a commercial this morning. They brought it back.
Did they?
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a girl playing the guitar sitting on the back of a pickup truck with the tailgate open, and they brought back the whole song. I was like, I stopped dead in my tracks. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So very cool. Yeah, those are
Yeah.
great ones. How are you doing today?
Oh, fine.
Well, good. Good to hear. Any
Yeah.
big plans for the day?
No, not really. The same old, same old.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful out today and a little snow tomorrow.
Yeah.
So enjoy the day while you've got it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, and you all have a nice day.
You as well.
You too, Rita. Thanks for calling in.
Oh,
You're
Todd.
welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye, honey. Todd, what was that from? She told two friends, and she told two friends, and so on and so on. What was that from? I can remember it. I can picture the commercial,
Yeah.
but I can't remember what it was from. Who knows? Anybody know?
He's got two friends.
Yeah. Todd's got two friends. Todd's a good guy.
I can't remember it.
But I can picture it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this morning they brought back the old school Chevy commercial. And it was actually really good.
Charles Bronson. That was the other guy with the battery.
Was it?
I thought so.
I don't
Charles
know. We'll have
Bronson
to
also
check.
had it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knocked the batteries off. Yeah, that was something.
We will have to check.
Marketing people are geniuses. And when you see some of the jingles, Barry Manilow was responsible for a good portion of those.
Oh, we did a whole thing on commercial jingles, and Barry Manilow used to do, when he toured, he would do a set of all the jingles he did. And if you've never seen it, Look it up on YouTube because you will be amazed at the amount of commercials that Barry Manilow wrote back in the 70s. It was absolutely crazy.
And at one point, when his career kind of went, I don't want to call it idle, but not as popular as he was when he started, he was making more money with the residuals from those commercials.
Oh, yeah,
than
in
he was
concert.
from his pop music.
He did like Burger King, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried
Oh,
Chicken.
my God. It was
He
just
did
amazing.
them all.
Finger looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
All right, so if I play the jazz bump.
No, you just hit the arrow.
Oh, hit the arrow.
Hit the jazz bump again.
I did the jazz bump.
To
It's
shut it
green.
off. Now just hit the arrow. There, see? It starts.
Oh, there we
Elliot
go.
was slick. What Elliot did is he programmed music, so all you have to do is hit that button, and it's like not a total shock to everybody. And we know that we, on our side, we've got maybe 40 seconds to say,
Yeah.
hey, call us here, call us there.
Yep.
It's pretty cool, actually.
It is cool. So when we get back, we will talk more of the Q. Oh, that's right. Was it Fabergé shampoo? I think
Cologne.
so.
Fabergé was cologne, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I know Fabergé was cologne, but I'm thinking for the commercial was she told two friends. And she
Oh,
told
okay.
two
Maybe
friends.
that's what it was. You're right. You're right.
So yeah, when we get back, we'll talk more of the Q of the day. We've got some news, some weather, just a whole lot of things going on. We'll talk more about what we did with George yesterday. So stay tuned. We will be back.
Now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com is the book called DUI Jury Trial, which is the true story of a truck driver in Illinois who was charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. Not only was he facing a revocation of his driver's license, but also a lifetime disqualification of his CDL, which would prevent him from ever driving a semi-truck again. This book includes backstories of the truck driver, the lawyers that defended the case, and the DUI expert witness who analyzed the case and then testified at trial as to the proper protocol procedures of the field sobriety tests as well as the breathalyzer test. This nonfiction novel also includes the actual court transcript from the jury trial, a courtroom showdown in which the final verdict would determine the fate of the defendant's livelihood. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
There's no championship league for small business owners, but if there was, you'd be at the top of the standings. Because going pro with Lenovo Pro means you've got the winning formation, one-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors help you stay ahead of the competition. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo.
This year, America's First Responders Fest 2025 was a huge success, and we couldn't have done it without the Village of Burlington and Village President Mary Kay Welsen. Your support helped bring the Fox River Valley together in the Village of Hampshire to celebrate the heroes who keep us safe every day. Thank you, Village of Burlington, for standing behind America's First Responders Fest 2025 and for standing with those who serve.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person. Complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Hey, and good morning. We are back. You're listening to WRMN. This is the morning show. That's right, morning show right here, WRMN 1410, Studio 14. Soozy C
Good
running
morning.
the show, and me, I'm just her little sidekick for the day.
My
And
co-host du jour.
yeah, we got a du jour going on over here. So, yeah, we had a lot of good things like we were talking about. She's going to talk a little bit some more about some of the things that happened yesterday over at the Remembrance for George.
Yeah, it was just beautiful. It was just to see so many people there. Not a parking spot to be had.
Not a seat
And
open.
yeah, just the stories, if you were blessed to know George, and I didn't know him very long, but so blessed to know him. He was nothing but supportive. Showed me so much love when the format changed. And just always stuck by my side, would send me messages and, haters gonna hate. And I laugh. I think they're fun. I like to play with them. But so what are we doing next door, Dino? What are we
I'll
doing?
tell you what, you know what it is. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Those of you watching the YouTube, we did make an announcement, the last thing that we had shared with everybody, and we were really pleased to do this. George was a guy who brought everybody together. And again, I spoke of his spiritual side. It was very important to him. His spiritual side was very, very important. So we were able to come up with something, talk to the people here at the station, and it's hard to get everybody to meet all at once, especially here because you got these different times. Here we have something going on at the American Legion. Susie's got to be on the air. This one's got to be over there. Dave T started with us, and then he had to come back. So this is like 24 hours, always a lot of moving parts. But even through all of that, as you can see right on there, we are going to be calling, the construction is almost done. We got a nice little thing next door. It's going to be WRMN Studio 16, but it is named the George Rollinson Gathering Center.
Mm-hmm.
And how appropriate, wouldn't you think?
Oh, I love it. I love it. And I love the logo.
Yeah, George,
It's quite fitting.
Right. He was the author, writer, publisher, and really just a scholar. The books sitting there represent each and every one of those items. And he did such a great job to pull so many people together into the community, no matter who you were, no matter what walk of life you were. His goal was to share that kindness. Susie has adopted onto the morning show, end of the show. They end with saying, hey, more importantly, and the most important thing is what, Susie?
Be kind.
Be kind. And that was George.
Kindness is free.
Gathering people together and spreading and sharing kindness. Anybody could talk negativity. Anybody could talk smack. Well, this one's this, that one's that. Where's that going to get you? Usually the person you're upset about, and we were talking over the break, Susie just brought it up, you're all bent out of shape and you're walking around mad and aggravated. They're having a ball with it because they know they got to you. So,
or they're just living their life and not even thinking about it anymore.
Right.
And
it's
you're
past.
carrying it around.
Yeah,
So
let go
worthless.
let go of that baggage. Put it on their side. Just let it go.
It's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die.
Yeah, not going to
It's
happen.
not worth it. It's not worth carrying that crap around.
Yeah. So that was one of the great things I think that we were able to accomplish. We're going to do some more gatherings where we can get our first shifters all together. We had a great representation of first shifters were there. We had as many as we could, the representatives from WRMN, but it wasn't about us. It wasn't about our station. It was about George. But because he had an impact here at the station, we felt it only the right thing to do, but to name that room next door, Studio 16, after our guy George. And I think it's going to do very well, and I think it'll make people comfortable to walk in the door. We presented the family with what I showed you. Again, if you're on the YouTube, you could see that.
I'll post it on our Facebook later today, too, with our pictures.
There you go. And I just think it's going to be great. We have a metal piece being made that's going to go on the wall as soon as you walk into the place. For the time being, we have it on it's on a foam board. Family was given one, and we have one for ourselves right now. So, yeah, I go on forever. I could just talk about George on and on and on and on. So now it's on us. He has left things in our hands, and I think we have to take it to that next level. We have to bring it to everybody to say, okay, how are we going to carry his name? Let's do it in a dignified manner. Let's do it professionally, and let's get on with this. So, like I said, there was a mixture of first shifters. First shifters, good morning, everybody. It makes up everybody. Whether you've backed off of, chiming in a little bit or saying hello, yeah, say hello. You don't even have to say hi to us. Say hi to another first shifter that you used to enjoy talking to. And maybe in time, we could all get together and, what the heck? We represent one big group, and that's the Fox River Valley.
Cartman Dan is wondering, did any of George's Park District friends make it to the gathering?
You know what? I'm not sure about that. I think there was one or two guys from places where he used to work. And yeah, George was he had one of the top spots, Chicago Park District. And that kind of helped him out with a lot of the knowledge he had with the city
And
of Chicago.
getting out of trouble for going in places you shouldn't go.
Well, yeah. I tell you what, his mother was very political and had a heavy stick.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. She was very good. She was able to get a lot of things done, a lot of things taken care of. George learned, I think, that moxie from a lot of people. When you're in the city of Chicago and you're Chicago born and you have that street smarts that I spoke about that he had yesterday, you kind of know how to get around. And like even with the signs, it says you can't go there. Yeah, okay. You're not really supposed to go there, and they really can't be blocking off the street the way they are if you want to be honest about it. But there's ways to go about doing it. A little bit of finesse, a little bit of grace. You get that forgiveness. It's easier to get forgiveness than permission, right? And play dumb. The dumb act is a good act. Long as you do it in the right way, you do it in a nice fashion. I have a right to be here. Well, guess how that's going to go?
No.
But if you say, you know what, we just want to get so close and we're just so enthralled with what's going on, and man, this was a former president. We just want to get a nice, picture of where he lived. I don't think anyone's going to give you a hard time. Yeah, they post those big aggressive signs. You can't go here, you can't go there, but there's ways around things, and that's just by that street smarts.
And typically, we are not condoning going beyond federally protected, signs that say you are in federal space. We're not condoning that, Jimmy Vaselli. We're not. We're just saying that was something George did. I'm not telling. Neither one of us are telling you if you see a sign posted that says you can be arrested and put into federal custody if you go beyond this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be silly.
If it was me, let your conscience be your own guide. I'm not going to say nothing. I would cross the line in the New York sector. I wouldn't even give it a second
But we're not condoning that. We're not telling you to do it.
You know what? You be your own person. We're not going to get you in trouble. Get in trouble on your own. How's that sound? Sound good to you?
Yes.
But I'd cross that line. All right, everybody. WRMN 1410. We'll be back in a few short moments. Bottom of the hour weather.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
I am Tricia Grosser, and these stories are plucked from the headlines of February 18th, 1926. Man fears holdup, but police find victim is wrong. Send over an officer quickly. I believe a couple of men are about to hold me up. This telephone message came to the police department last evening at 6:30 o'clock from William Feast of Plato Center, who happened to be at the Shirley Boathouse near the Kimball Street Bridge. Sergeant Frisch and Officer Johnson hastened to the boathouse and found two Elgin men engaged in tinkering with an automobile, the engine of which had refused to work. This pair, Feast said, had designs on his pocketbook. Examination revealed that the two men were perfectly respectable residents of Elgin and had not even so much as casually observed Feast. Another headline reports that an academy boy was badly hurt. Leo Rudicke, 17 years old, a member of the Elgin Junior College and Academy basketball squad, was in serious condition at Sherman Hospital today with a possible fracture of his skull as a result of a practice scrimmage at Davidson Gymnasium last night, in which Rudicke was hurled against one of the side walls. The youth struck his forehead against the wall and, falling to the floor in a stunned condition, struck his head a second time on the floor. He was picked up by teammates and taken to Sherman Hospital. This morning, his condition was reported to be slightly improved.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. Ask for Jennifer Facala. Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 55. A slight chance of rain showers this afternoon. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely, with a low around 33. Rain showers expected overnight. Looking ahead to Friday, a chance of snow before noon, with a high near 40. Currently, it's 33 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Let's go! You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Still here, still talking, still way too awake for this hour. Wake up, Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are back, WRMN 1410. And like Neil said, we got a whole lot more coming, and we're going to get loud. It's time to get loud. It's only 7:34 in the morning, but you got to be up and around. That's what the morning show is. We are here to wake you up.
We sure are. Right now, we got Northwest West and Wesley Jr. pulling up. It was good to see you guys and Mama Northwest last night. Hope you guys had an enjoyable time for the occasion that we were in. Did you like the sketty?
Yeah, we're getting the nods.
A little sketty on his cheek. I was like, oh, that must have been good. Did you have garlic bread too, buddy? Sweet. All right, I know you're running a few minutes behind. Here comes your bumps.
We did it. What happened?
Hope you guys had a... Oh, you got us behind.
Yeah, what are we doing it? Hold on just a minute.
Don't go. Go. We got you. We got you.
I'm not getting it.
I don't know. Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Yeah, something's going
That's
on
one.
here.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty. And one more. Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Oh, hey, that's one way of doing it, right? Oh, here's what's happening.
Oh, my goodness.
I got to kill this.
Have a great day. Go to school. Learn something new today so you're better tomorrow,
And I'm going to
buddy.
get it right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Oh, so that's what happened to me last night. I couldn't get any of the bumps up I was trying to get. So when Matt gets here, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we are going to wake you up with our toast and jam of the day. Today's toast and jam is going out to downtown Jose, which I have not even seen him post, so he's probably sleeping through his own toast. If you guys have a song you want to hear as a toast and jam, you send it in 505-926-1410 or to the YouTube or to my Facebook or my Messenger, whatever. I'll add it to the list. Won't promise that it'll get played the next day, but you will definitely get your own toast and jam. So here we go. Stevie B and Diamond Girl for downtown Jose. Let's dance, everybody.
Jose, I got to hand it to you. A good little number.
That was a good
great
one.
number. You know, this morning's show is brought to you by James Vaselli. That's Vaselli Law. Vaselli Law, they are just out there to serve you and represent. They're advising governments and defending communities. If you want to reach them, you call 312-415-8277. That's 312-415-8277, jmvchicagolaw.com. One more time, that's jmvchicagolaw.com.
All right, now we have come to the time of the day. Miss Linda Carter is dancing over there. We have come to the time of the morning where we do the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day, and I really like this one. Remember, the worse the joke is, the better the score, the better my delivery, the better the score. I'm going in today with 175 tens. So we are in the Giggle Hut, inside the Comedy Dojo, and hopefully my comedic sensei is listening while he's getting ready for work. So without further ado, let's do this joke. No Nickname John says, good morning, First Shifters. It's tug of war day. My wife and I joined opposite teams of a tug of war. Created a lot of tension between us.
I hit it, but it's not going.
See, there's something with our bumps. So, bump.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it one more time. First Shifters, it's tug of war day. My wife and I joined opposite teams of a tug of war. It created a lot of tension between us. So that is your No Nickname John Bad Joke. I like that one.
I think it was pretty
I like that one.
good.
Good morning, Brendan. I'm glad you're doing your dance moves, buddy.
I'm having a lot of tension here.
Oh, Hector gave me a 10.
Uh-oh, the Russian judge is out.
Yeah. Well, Todd's typically the Russian judge.
Yeah.
Typically, yes. Frankie and Carmela, you guys are listening. What'd you think of the joke, girls? They're on their way to school with their dad, or with Frankie's dad. Very exciting. And here's, John Guiney gave me a 10. Brendan gave me a 10. I love that joke, you guys.
That's pretty decent.
There he is, Todd. Knew we could count on him. 4 and a 7.1. The Russian judge is holding up the card, walking back and forth. 7.1. I love it. Mary Kay, good morning. You've been so quiet all week, sunshine.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I'm sure she's
not something
crazy
I said,
busy
is
at
it,
work.
Mary?
No, I'm sure she's
Okay.
absolutely crazy busy at work. That's typically how she gets. Oh, Big Mike gave me a 10. Thank you, Big Mike. I love it. And as those are coming in, I just saw this thing on Facebook, which I thought was pretty cool. An idea for Lent. So every day during Lent, which started yesterday with Ash Wednesday, remove something that you no longer use in your house. Just something that's been sitting around, and put it in a box or a bag. And at the end of Lent, you'll have 40 items that you can donate to a shelter. I mean, that to me is a great idea because we all have crap laying around the house that we don't use. Thank you. Steven gave me a 10. That is Elliot's brother. I believe I got your mom's phone number. I have to go back through my phone, and I am going to give Norma a text this week, maybe tomorrow, and say good morning to Norma.
Yeah, that'd be nice to hear from her.
Yeah. I told Elliot I want to keep in touch, and I told him we wouldn't talk about him.
No.
So, yeah.
Only good.
Good morning, Daryl. Thank you for the 9. I appreciate that. I love it. Love it, love it. Glad that you're watching. So, yeah. So that is your No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day.
I think it was a good one.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked
I'm gonna
it.
give you the 10 on the delivery, and I think that the joke was a good one. And it's hard because there's a lot of double ofs in there.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm still gonna give it. I'm gonna give the joke the 9 and you the 10.
All right.
Delivery. I tell you, Elliot really got you in the.
Oh,
in the
good
right
morning,
flow.
Nance. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy gave me a 10. They're rolling in.
Don't feel peer pressure with these 10s. If you don't feel it's a 10, don't say.
Oh,
it's a
no, I'll take all the pity 10s. Don't think I won't. I will
Yeah.
take the pity 10s happily.
You have to do that.
Yeah. So we're talking about old commercial lines, and boy, you guys have come up. But I did want to read something from Cartman Dan. He says George was the acting construction coordinator, and he was a laborer. In the winter, George and Cartman Dan would walk through the Garfield Park Conservatory and enjoy the warmth. He was very knowledgeable. Yes, he was extremely knowledgeable.
Construction coordinator and operator. He got his way around the city, let me tell you.
I love it.
When you're in charge of those different things going on at the different places, yeah, you get a lot of maneuverability. Did a great job.
Well, and just his personality alone was amazing.
Oozed with charisma in class.
Mm-hmm. So
Certainly
some
did.
more of the lines that we talked about. Barry Manilow also wrote the Band-Aids. Remember, I am stuck on Band-Aids.
I didn't know Barry wrote that one, but I know the song.
Uh-huh.
Or jingle, rather.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's saying good morning to Brendan. Brendan, I don't believe you went last night to the memorial, but if you did, I owe you a hug because I missed a few people and did not get to give hugs to. We are going to take our quarter of the hour break. When we come back, we'll do some more of you. If you want to type in, give us a call or give us a text, 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. Give us some of your commercial lines on the YouTube or call in 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. And caller, if you are on the line, hold on. Both of you callers,
hang tight.
Hang on. It's a quick break. We'll get back to you in a couple of minutes. So hang in there and stay tuned.
Be right back. WRMN 1410 a.m. Voice of the Valley, talk to the town. Coming to you live. Beautiful downtown Elgin. That's where we are, So
We are.
This is in Elgin.
14 Douglas Avenue. Thank you, Pam. I got another 10.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has two convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400 now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
I'm Danielle Penman, a registered nurse, conservative Republican, and longtime resident of St. Charles running for state senator. Focused on cutting taxes, supporting law enforcement, and holding Springfield accountable. Because Illinois families deserve better.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service, better care. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. That's 800-785-1673.
I'm going to tell you something. Automation is the coolest thing in the world. During our break, our great engineer, Dennis Sonar Green, he was able to tell us what the problem was. I don't know what it was. I just know that it works. So, our sound bites are back working.
Can you play Cut Me Some Slack, Jack?
I certainly can. Put this over, and then we're going to get to our callers that we promised.
Yep.
Take care of them. So, let me get this over here for a second. And we have to definitely play our Cut Me Some Slack, Jack. And I got that in a second.
And hang on, callers. Just a couple more seconds.
Just hang tight. It's all right.
There we go. There we go.
And that's
For
for
our
the
Back the
callers,
Blue.
too, that are getting a little antsy with us over here. Okay. So we're going to go to caller number 1. Let's get that happen. There you are.
Good morning, caller. Who this?
Trusty Pat, I want to hear the air horn. If you got the sound bites going, I want to hear the air horn.
I don't know if it's on there or they. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on our sound bites or Elliot pulled it up, but hold on.
There you go. There you go. So I missed a hug with you last night, Susie. You kind of walked by me, but I was in the conversation.
Oh, I did. I'm so sorry.
I was in the back room. It was really hard to hear back there.
Okay, I was racing in because I got there late.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you come in. That was good.
Next time, trip me.
You started okay, but then you started getting softer, and we couldn't hear you. But Marky B, we heard really well. He was Marky B did a tremendous job last night.
Yeah. Wasn't that awesome?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely tribute.
Yeah, he did a really good job. His part was really good. And if I give him scores, okay, I'll give you 10, Susie, because I know you love it. But I thought the better the joke was, the worse the score was.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that.
About a 5. I would give that joke a 5.
I love that.
Like halfway in the middle. I give the joke a 5. But
Perfect.
You did a really good job.
I try to tell everybody.
One thing. Oh, go ahead.
No, I said I try to explain that to everybody before, but they don't get it. So, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know. All right. So it was quite a celebration of life last night with George. He had a unique way of making a nobody feel like a somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, that was George. He did that, and he did that in a way of, the vets of Elgin. There's people that nobody knew in Elgin that came out in that book. I told him once about a book that my wife had. It was Dogs of Fairhope. So what did George do? He made a book of the dogs of Elgin. So there was people that he would tell the stories about the people and their dogs of Elgin. There was 30 or 40 stories in there.
Wow.
And it was great. It was great because they're people that you would never know in Elgin. Again, a way of making nobody feel like a somebody. But George had a unique knowledge of music and eclectic music knowledge. I used to always school him that. I'm very eclectic on my music. I've got wide ranges of things.
Yeah, my playlist is the same thing.
Yeah, I tried to one-up him, and he did, but I did get him on the George Strait, If I Could Just Make Cheyenne, which he said became one of his favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Where has it been all my life?" And so anyway, it was kind of so it's one thing I want to say, but thanks for everybody's involvement with last night. It was really, I got there at about it was about 5:45. There's not a place in the parking lot, and so I actually parked in the area that's kind of diagonally off right by a
Did you have a white SUV?
F spot.
You block it in?
No, I got a white four-wheel drive truck. I got a four-wheel drive.
Okay.
Truck, no, I didn't block it. I didn't block anybody.
No, you didn't block anybody, and I had just seen a car parked in this one area that's like.
Oh yeah.
And I was cracking up.
I was right. Yeah, my nose of my truck was right by it. Yeah, that's
nice. Yeah, I parked on the street.
Wouldn't George have been so happy to see all those people come last night? It was packed out walls. Anyway, it was the food was really good. Food was really good, so it was kind of neat. But anyway, I'll let everybody else call in. So thanks again.
Thank you, sir. You have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye, Pat. Oh, thank you.
We had him a little bit too quick. Can we have another caller? Go ahead, Sue.
Good morning, caller. Who this?
Beloved Becky.
Hello, Becky. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great today.
Well, good. And thank you for the picture you texted me yesterday. I'll put that up on Facebook.
Well, beef.
I'm sorry?
Buono beef.
Oh, you went to Bona
Buona.
Beef. Yep, you went to Bona Beef.
Yeah.
Nice. So what are some of your commercial lines that you remember?
I wish I was an Oscar Mayer.
Nice. That is a good one, and that
Yeah.
gets stuck in your head like the Baloney song, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Band-Aid one. Stuck on Band-Aids kind of hangs with you, too.
Yeah, I can't tell you what I had for lunch yesterday, but I can remember all of these jingles and all these commercial lines. So, yeah. So, I'm guessing Susan is by downtown Jose?
Right.
And they must be sleeping in because today we posted our toast and jam for Jose, and neither one of them has commented. So.
Crickets, not a word. Haven't heard nothing from them.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure they're okay. Uh-oh.
Maybe they were out late last night.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed that spaghetti dinner. I remember he used to pick this up for another one. And I also remember he was the first one to call me beloved Becky.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Aw. That's sweet. Very cool.
Well, we'll keep you posted on the next one that's coming up. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
All right. We thank you for calling in this morning.
All righty. You have a good day.
Have
We'll
a
talk
wonderful
tomorrow.
morning.
You
Talk to
both too.
All right.
Nice.
Bye.
Brendan, I hope you enjoyed your Jimmy John's for dinner last night. He loves his Jimmy John's.
Yeah, they're starting to do that heat up the sandwich now over at the Jimmy John's.
Oh, they toast it?
Yeah, kind of like what there was a place used to be Quiznos. I don't know if they're around anymore.
I think there's some Quiznos.
Yeah.
I don't think many.
Potbelly's was the one that really started that toasted sandwich, which was really, really good.
And they did
Potbelly's.
wraps.
Yeah.
They did wraps. I
Yeah,
love
a lot of
wraps.
good. I like Potbelly's.
And yes, David Tees, you deserve a break today.
Yeah, and David, thanks for telling us about that port not being up. And Dennis, thanks for fixing our sound bites. We are ready to go here. Hey, West Side West Junior and them here.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
There we go.
There we go. We at least got it out. We can't say that we didn't try and we didn't get it out for you. All right.
Love it. It is 7:55. We are going into the 8 o'clock hour. After our next break, we'll talk more about what's going to go on next door for our friend Genius George Rollinson. We're going to talk about the kid who saved a baby
Is that
in
amazing?
Lake Michigan.
9-month-old infant in a stroller blown into the river, into the Lake Michigan.
And we'll talk about, we'll update you on the gentleman that was found in the river over here in South Elgin.
And we got a caller.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning, Soozy C and Dino. It's Big Mike. How are you?
What's up, Big Mike? How are you,
How
sir?
are you, buddy?
Good. Sorry I missed your function last night.
Oh, gosh, no worries.
George. But I wanted to say I did comment on your thing. We need to kind of guilt our friend Elliot to call in and let us know how his first week of work has been. I think he could probably do that for us.
I have talked to him. He said the first, it's a lot to learn, and he said a lot of the volunteers were coming to him, and we want this change, we want this, we want that, and he's like, great, I'm on day 2,
Right.
so give me some time. He made friends with some puppers. So yeah, he said it's going good, but yes, I will guilt him into. I'll text his mom and have his mom.
There you go.
Tell him to come in.
A little bit of mom pressure.
Yes, I love it.
But any new position, and I know you know it, Mike, and we're just kind of teasing and playing here, but it's a lot to take in, and especially when you're going into an environment that it's, I think, 90% volunteers. You got to manage all these different personalities and what they think it should be and what they think it shouldn't be. And he's trying to put that good foot forward. They're launching totally different things that they never have. So he's got a full plate right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to kind of, I'm more the understanding, giving him this 1 week as far as his little pass, but we're not going to go much beyond next week.
I agree with you, and I know it's got to be tough for him, but I just want to hear that scream like, ah.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. 20 minutes past the corn curtain.
Yeah.
That's scary that I can sound like him sounding like me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
My little saying too, another one I thought of, obviously with my name being Mike. Mikey, he likes it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, we're going to be back in a bit. We thank you very much for calling in, Mike. We'll talk to you in just a bit.
Thank you. And good job, Dino, this week. Doing it.
I'm doing the best I can. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for all you do out there, brother. And we will be back in just a little bit. Again, you heard it's 37 degrees right now, according to mine. We're talking some sun today and turning cloudy with a couple of showers toward the end of the afternoon. It's going to be a high of 55 if it gets that high. Cooler near the river. Tonight mostly cloudy with periods of rain and thunderstorms, possible hail. So yeah, we got some storms coming our way. That's what happens. You get the good weather, you get the bad. See you soon.
Before the weather gets too cold, it's time to finish up those outdoor jobs. That's why ComEd wants you to know that electricity can jump from a power line to you and to the tools you're using. So maintain a safe distance from any power lines. You can also call ComEd at 1-800-EDISON-1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Progressive. Governor J.B. Pritzker has proposed a $56 billion state budget as Illinois prepares for potential federal funding cuts. Capital News Illinois reports the plan increases spending on education, healthcare, and pensions, while most other areas would see little growth. Illinois lawmakers are considering lowering the legal blood alcohol limit for drivers from 0.08 to 0.05, which would make it among the strictest standards in the nation. Supporters say the change could help reduce impaired driving and traffic deaths. Governor J.B. Pritzker is proposing a statewide fee on social media companies expected to raise about $200 million annually for education. The plan would charge platforms based on the number of Illinois users, with larger companies paying higher monthly fees. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
I am Tricia Grosser, and these stories are plucked from the headlines of February 18th, 1926. Man fears holdup, but police find victim is wrong. Send over an officer quickly. I believe a couple of men are about to hold me up. This telephone message came to the police department last evening at 6:30 o'clock from William Feast of Plato Center, who happened to be at the Shirley Boathouse near the Kimball Street Bridge. Sergeant Frisch and Officer Johnson hastened to the boathouse and found 2 Elgin men engaged in tinkering with an automobile, the engine of which had refused to work. This pair, Thies said, had designs on his pocketbook. Examination revealed that the 2 men were perfectly respectable residents of Elgin and had not even so much as casually observed Thies. Another headline reports that an academy boy was badly hurt. Leo Rudicke, 17 years old, member of the Elgin Junior College and Academy basketball squad, was in serious condition at Sherman Hospital today with a possible fracture of his skull as a result of a practice scrimmage at Davidson Gymnasium last night, in which Rudicke was hurled against one of the side walls. The youth struck his forehead against the wall and, falling to the floor in a stunned condition, struck his head a second time on the floor. He was picked up by teammates and taken to Sherman Hospital. This morning, his condition was reported to be slightly improved.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 55. A slight chance of rain showers this afternoon. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely, with a low around 33. Rain showers expected overnight. Looking ahead to Friday, a chance of snow before noon, with a high near 40. Currently, it's 33 and clear. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Let's go! You're still grooving, still connecting, still loving, still turning up, still thriving. You still got it, but your immune system, it weakens as you age. That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, or COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Book in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
Chicago defense attorney Mark Schieblo has co-authored the book titled DUI Jury Trial, which is a true story of a DUI case that he defended. The accused was an Illinois truck driver arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. This book contains facts about the case from the date of the arrest up to the jury's verdict, and this nonfiction novel also includes the transcripts from the jury trial itself. The book DUI Jury Trial is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Live from Fox River Valley, this is the WRMN Morning Show. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the chaos.
Hey, and we are back. A little bit more coffee and chaos for everybody, just like Neil said. You ready for a little more chaos, Sue?
I'm always ready for chaos.
Yeah, throw it at us. We can take it.
Yeah, so we've got, we're talking the cue of the day, which are some commercial lines that, you know, over the years have stuck in your head. Ken Husky came up with some good ones. Snap, crackle, pop. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Oh, Smokey the Bear.
Got milk. And the best part of waking up is in your cup. And the other one. Every kiss begins with K. K Jewelers. We've got John Guiney says, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Yeah,
that was a good one. Wasn't that for a butter or a margarine?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
I can't believe it's not butter or something.
Yeah.
We'll have to look and make sure that
I
one.
can't believe it. It's definitely that one.
And Tim Logston says, extra value is what you get when you buy Coronet.
Yeah.
Which were the paper towels. Mm-hmm. Becky says sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Those were Almond Joy.
Yeah, Almond Joy.
And Mounds.
Peter Paul Mounds, no.
Yep, love those. Those are probably two of my favorite, but I love coconut. So if you don't like coconut, you would definitely not like those at all.
You're not cuckoo for coconuts? Or you do
Cuckoo
like?
for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, Cocoa Puffs.
Yep, that was that.
Yeah.
Mike Lip says, melts in your mouth, not in your hands. And John S. says, 588-2300.
Yeah, Empire.
Oh, those are all going to stick, 773-202 Luna.
Hudson 32700.
That wasn't that Magicist?
No, Hudson 3. It was the carpet one. Another carpet one.
Okay.
Hudson 327.
Because remember going down the expressway, the big Magicist lips?
Yeah.
What was Magicist then?
They were a carpet company as well.
Were they a carpet company?
Many, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Loved Magicist. And this one, Matt, I completely forgot about this one. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Yeah.
No, don't smoke. I'm not advocating smoking. Smoking's gross. But yeah, so those are just a few of, I've got a bunch more and we'll go through those. But what I want to talk about is I want to play the interview with this young man, Leo, who, not knowing how to swim, jumped into Lake Michigan to save a baby who's 9 months, whose stroller with the winds as high as they were yesterday, up to 40-mile-an-hour gusts, blew her stroller into Lake Michigan. So, Dino, I think you have that ready.
I do. I have something right here. Channel 5 did the broadcast. We are going to send this to you.
Be in a stroller, possibly the wind pushing that stroller into Lake Michigan. Several bystanders jump into action and save the day.
It happened all in the span of a couple of seconds before I could even yell anything. I just heard it go over and I heard her scream, and I knew the kid was in the stroller still. So I had my coat on me, threw the coat down. He grabbed that. Another passerby got a life ring. We threw that to him. We were able to tow him over the ladder, and I climbed down. We all pulled the kid, stroller back up. So that kid's a hero. He jumped right in, and if you hadn't, Leo's Chicago's newest hero. Thank God the stroller floated. Because it held on long enough for Leo to jump in and get him, and so he was floating and face up. So he was okay. We had another passerby call 911, and then a fourth person got the life ring through that ambulance. So it took a bunch of us to get the kid out, but luckily he's okay, and it's a good thing that life ring was there.
2 people were transported. That's one, a bystander who was in green, and the baby who's in yellow. That translation means to you and I that everybody's going to be okay.
A baby in a stroller.
Yeah, what a story.
Amazing.
And then we found out that Leo doesn't know how to swim. He was on the phone with his aunt telling her happy birthday when he dropped his phone. And I think the difference being here is, if it would have been a bunch of younger kids, they would have all grabbed their phone and recorded to watch. But this was some grown-ups who sprung into action. Leo jumped in. Another man went down the ladder. Somebody ran and got a ring, the flotation device. Somebody else called 911. So just amazing to me, especially that kid did not know how to swim.
It blows your mind.
And he didn't think twice.
Yeah, we got 2 calls too on it.
All right, well, let's get those callers in.
And Dave Tees, our very own Dave Tees, says that they're still evaluating Leo for heart trouble, but he should be released today.
Oh, okay, yeah. This morning they said he was, they interviewed him, and he's adorable. He's just he's a BB.
Okay, you're on the air.
Okay. Please don't squeeze the Charmin.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Good, thank you. I really enjoyed your company and everybody. There was quite a crowd last night.
And you were looking fine as wine, friend. Fine as wine.
Well, thank you kindly. Again, I can't add anything. Everything that I would say, people said. You can't say enough about George. God bless him.
Now, you've been his biggest fan throughout the years. Every time you would chime in, and you're the one that said if he was Jewish, they'd call him a mensch.
And for some reason or another, George considered me to be a hero. God knows why. As a matter of fact, I got a hero's medal during one of the veterans things and because he said that I'm the guy that should get it. And like I tell everybody, when I was in the service, all I did was my job. But submarine service is a volunteer thing, and during World War II, the highest mortality rate was in the submarine service, which was 22%. So somebody told me one time later, says, you're a dummy. Never volunteer for anything.
No. Let me tell you something. We thank you very much for your service, and you're the ones that give us all the freedoms that we have today and we enjoy. We certainly appreciate what you did and how you served.
Well, thank you kindly, and I really appreciate the program. Keep up the good work, fellas.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
you
you,
take
Bob.
care.
Bye now.
Bye. Hey, we got another call. Go ahead. You're on.
Morning, caller. Who dis?
It's Becky again. I forgot to make a special announcement for our church.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
You know Pastor Jack.
Sure
or
we
at
do.
least
Go
Monkey
ahead.
B did.
Yeah.
Tonight, between 6:30 and 7:30, we have at our pantry at 996 Deborah, at Greater Grace Pantry, and we got too much food and clothing and everything. We got to have people come because now we're hooked up with Meijer and Trader Joe's, so we're overloaded. And it's got to go because they're going to do the same thing next month.
Okay, so it's Greater Grace Church, and what's the address?
Oh, I just had it.
Do you know what street is it on? What street is it on?
991 Deborah.
Okay, so on 991?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you know somebody in need of food or clothing, tonight between 6 and 7:30?
Yep. 6:30 and 7:30.
6:30 and 7:30. Get out to Greater Grace Church, where they have an abundance of food and clothing that they must get rid of, because next month they're doing the same thing. So if you know anybody, send them over to Greater Grace tonight between 6:30 and 7:30. And I will try and send a shout out to a couple of people that might be able to send some people
Excellent.
over.
What a good problem to have. They have too
Yeah,
much to
what a
give away
great
to
problem.
people that are in need. There are so many folks in need. Reach out to someone that you know. Reach out to anybody.
Mike
that
Lip,
could
if you're
use this.
listening, Greater Grace tonight.
Yeah.
6:30 and 7:30. If you know people or if there's something. So Mike Lip works with the soup kitchen here in town. Maybe he can come pick up some stuff to use.
Tom Holbrook does quite a bit too with the people.
Tom
So I'm gonna
Holbrook,
get
are
the
you
message
listening?
to Tom, yes.
So Mike Lip, Tom Holbrook, if you guys are listening, Greater Grace tonight, 6:30 to 7:30. They have an abundance of food and clothes that they need help
Oh, yes,
moving.
we do.
All right, well,
They
that's
even gave some to our building.
What, hon?
They even gave boxes of it to our building. So.
Oh, that's great.
Nice. Very nice. You know what, Marky B, if you're listening, aren't there people in the tower that you used to bring groceries to and Sidekick would help? Maybe, Marky B, if you know people over there that still need, maybe you can give a hand as well. So I'm just trying to help people out. And Commander Dennis says, can you send it to the Elgin Food Pantry? We can get a hold of the ladies that were here.
Yeah, and Andres, he's the director over there.
We
We'll
can
make
try to
call.
get a hold
Mike
of
Warren.
him.
Yep.
And see what we can do. So we'll see what we can send over there tonight, Becky.
We
So
will
thank
certainly
you for
spread
that.
the word on our end. And just real quick recap. Thanks for calling in again, Becky. We'll talk to you again.
Thanks, honey.
Bye-bye. And that's 6:30 to 7:30 at Greater Grace Church in
Mhm.
beautiful downtown Elgin, 991, what is it?
Deborah
Street.
So Marky B, Mike Lip, Andres, whoever, there was one more. I said somebody else
Holbrook.
too. Tom Holbrook. If you guys can get over there and give a hand to
get the word out to
disperse,
who
or
needs to
get the
get it.
word out. Commander Dennis, if there's some way that you can get somebody from the Elgin Food Pantry over there, send them a message, because let's help them get rid of the abundance that they have. Like you said, Dina, what a great problem
Oh,
to
my
have.
God, I'd love to have another phone call for you soon.
All right, let's go. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Yes, it's David.
Hi, David. I'm sorry I missed you
Hi.
last night.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
I didn't see
came
you.
in- Yeah, I was sitting off to the side at,
You should have said something to me or tripped me
well,
or threw a
I thought
garlic
you were
bread
gonna
at
be
me.
there. I thought you were going to be there a while.
Well,
but-
I did Big Top Sports, and then so I got there a little after 6, like 6:15, and then everybody was leaving at 7, and I had to go let my dog out. But I didn't see you, and I apologize. So I owe you a hug. I owe you a morning show
Oh,
hug.
yeah. Our remote as if is good, too.
All right.
So, I don't mean to put you on the spot,
No,
but
go ahead.
And hi, Dino, also.
Oh, nice to see you. I hear you.
Yeah. So when you open your restaurant, are you still going to do the radio station? It's still Newman's?
Oh, yeah. I'll still do Newman's and I'll still do the radio station. They're selling the bar in Belvedere, so that will drop off my plate. So that'll be good. So, yeah, no, I've got this down to a fine science.
Maybe they should sell it to you.
No, thank you. I do not want the bar in Belvedere. Absolutely not. I'm looking forward to getting out of there. I loved it for 4 years, and the last few months, I just don't love it anymore.
It's a lot of travel for you.
Well, it's not even that. It's just I just don't love it anymore. The neighborhood's changed. Things have changed, and I'm just kind of over it, and I'm really looking forward to feeding people this delicious Italian food, and I'm never going to leave Newman's. That's my baby, and I'm not going to leave here. I love this too much, and I love this because we can use this platform, and that's when I came on, using this platform for sharing and doing good, like our last call with beloved Becky. Listen, if you know somebody who's in need, get out to Greater Grace tonight, 6:30 to 7:30. They have an abundance of food and clothes. So, David, if you know anybody, send them that way, or if you need anything, head over that way because they've got a lot.
And let your church know. We do have another call coming in. Dave, did you have anything else you wanted to throw in?
So just the question of the day, what lines from commercials?
Yeah, what you got?
Well, remember Soozy Edelson, where you always save more money?
Yes, I bought a car from
and then
Soozy
there's
Edelson.
and then there's the imitation I always do. There's only one Bob Roar,
Bob Roar, that's what you do that really well. Thanks, David.
Thanks for calling in,
Have a
buddy.
good day.
It was great
Appreciate
seeing
you.
you yesterday, too. Talk to you again.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
All right, sir. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Okay.
Morning, caller. Who this?
I've got some.
Oh, you're cutting out, man, David Tease.
Yeah, we're going to buy you a new cell phone.
How about this?
What do you have, a flip phone?
You.
I've got something for
Oh, you look at those low rates. Do you have a flip phone?
No, I'm actually. I took it off my speaker. There.
Okay, you sound better now. And why is your speakers? Don't you have a Bluetooth in your car so that or Bluetooth headphone like earpieces so you don't have to drive around holding your phone, which is illegal?
I used to wear the Bluetooth, earpiece, but after doing it for a couple of years, you started thinking about radio waves and cancer and stuff like that. So I quit wearing it.
Oh yeah, the kind of lifestyle you lived, you're going to worry about earbuds. Come on now.
Hey,
have you ever heard of anybody die from having earbuds, wearing
David,
earbuds?
Earbuds were designed to not have you put the phone by your ear. The idea was the phone by your ear gave you the potential of those airwaves impeding that strong brain that you have.
And Google how many people have died from brain cancer wearing.
None from
See,
earbuds.
my phone's listening to me.
Yeah.
From wearing earbuds.
Yeah, but you know what? I won't go that way. It'll be Samantha. Trust me.
Well, right. That's why I'm like, what are you worried about?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'll go back to wearing my Bluetooth then. Thanks, Sue.
There you go. No,
And what's
see,
that
I'm a
commercial?
problem solver.
What's the commercial for the toothpaste?
The you'll wonder where your smile, where the yellow in your smile went when you brush with Pepsodent.
So in other words, you wonder where your Bluetooth went.
Yes.
When you brush with Pepsodent. So you lose the Bluetooth.
Last night, it was. I like seeing a lot of the people there. I knew a lot of people. That was a great gathering. George was definitely loved. Had a lot of friends.
I'm sure that didn't represent even a smidge of his friends.
Yeah, his outreach was global. If you heard what his daughter had to say, he made friends everywhere he went. He went to every continent, and he was able to make a friend everywhere he went, and kept communication with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was very touching night, and but he will be missed definitely. But he'll always be in our hearts and in our memories.
Yes, sir. David, thank you for calling. We do got another call, sir.
Okay, you guys have a good day.
Bye, David Tease.
Thanks for calling in. Appreciate your input.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Morning, Dina. Morning, Susie.
Oh, nice of you guys to wake
Yeah,
up.
you finally woke up, huh?
Yeah, did you guys sleep in?
Yes, a little bit.
Well, today was Jose's toast and jam, and he missed it all morning.
Yeah, he said thank you for playing Diamond Girl.
Thank you, WRMN.
That's your.
Good morning, first shifters.
That's
We
your
love your show
toast.
all the time.
That's your toast and jam. We're gonna start. If people want a song, send it in. I can't promise it'll be played the next day, but it will get played.
Yeah, I like this song.
Well, this is it. This is for our guy Jose. You don't got to hang up yet. Hold on.
Yeah. Girl.
There you go. Get that groove on over there, Jose.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys got answers to the question of the day?
Oh, we missed the question of the day. Can you please
Oh,
say
my
it?
God. What's going on here? We got to replay everything for you, too, or what?
Yeah, Dino.
Question of the day is, what are some commercial lines that you remember?
Miller Lite, tastes great, less filling.
There we go. Tastes
I
great,
like that.
less filling. Yes.
I gotta think about this one.
Well,
Something about Dunkin' Donuts. Time to make the donuts.
there
I
you
like that
go.
one.
Time to make the donuts.
Where's the beef? Yeah.
Very good. Well, you guys enjoy your day. It was good to see you last night.
Yes, I liked seeing everyone. Last night was really good turnout.
You
I
look
was
very pretty in
crying.
your dress, too, by the way.
Marky B and Sherry singing the songs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's everything.
You look nice in your dress, Susie.
Thank you. Everyone looks nice also.
Okay. We'll talk to you guys
Love
soon.
you, George.
You guys have a blessed day. Be safe,
You
everybody.
You as
too.
well, brother. Stay well. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, at least you got to hear his jam.
Yeah. You got
That's
to
a
hear
heck
his
of a
toast
jam,
and jam.
too. I love it. Well, we went right past that break, so we're just going to keep on
All
going.
right, we'll keep going.
Yeah, we got plenty of things to talk about.
Absolutely. So we've got the Eagle Man was so funny, and that commercial was so cheesy.
Yeah,
with
wasn't
the
it?
big eagle jumping on top of the car. That cracks me
What
up.
about Jobo? What was the one they did? They did an insurance commercial, too.
They did.
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, I could picture the whole commercial.
Yeah. Oh,
The Eddie and Jobo commercial. Come on now for insurance. Somebody can come up with it. I know someone on YouTube, someone on the chat line, 505-926-1410. Let me know if you can remember what commercial. I can picture them. They're riding on top of the bus downtown Chicago.
United Auto Insurance. United
you
Auto
beat him. I was
Insurance.
gonna let
Oh,
someone.
I'm sorry.
You're too quick on the draw.
I thought you were talking to me.
Good job, Hector. United Auto Insurance.
All right, we'll give it to Hector.
Trying to get interaction.
I get you.
and,
But, I get so excited on this.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to read. There's a couple more that we had a lot of comments on this one.
I got one. Let me see.
Okay, let's hear it. Did you find it?
Eddie and Jobo at Superdog on Milwaukee Avenue for United Auto Insurance.
How do you love your hot dog? Mustard, pickle, and onions.
Lots of sport peppers.
Mustard, peppers,
Ketchup.
and drag it through the garden.
No
Extra
ketchup in
neon
Chicago.
relish.
United Auto Insurance, 773-202-5000. We've got you covered. Chicago.
All right.
There we go. We got you covered, Chicago. All right, Samantha. I'm not sure what commercial this is from, but who you call Cootie Queen, you lint licker? Okay, Samantha, if you're listening, or David Tees, if you're listening, can you please let us know what that is from? Because that's hilarious. And John Guiney, yes, we've all watched way too much TV. I would say most of these commercials were when we were really young, and they were on for everything, and they were so catchy. And
Some were a little young.
yeah, and not me. And then, so Pam said, and this is one that Barry Manilow wrote: to all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, on a sesame seed bun. A Big Mac.
Yep.
I
I didn't know he
one.
wrote that one. I told you he had a lot of it. At one point, he made more money through the residuals.
Yeah.
And what a talent he had to be able to come up with that.
Yeah, lawnmower or Cartman Dan said bushel carpet, Hudson 32700. So did Ken Husky. Yeah. Oh, lawnmower Chris from the land of sky blue waters. That was Ham's beer.
Ham's beer.
See, and that's when you know that you've got people smart, marketing wise, because we remember all of these, which you know, that to me tells you that you've done something right. When Barry Manilow wrote all of those, I believe he wrote this one as well, which Vivian said, and I think you said earlier, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Yeah, that was all.
Pretty sure. And here's another one that nobody remembered. I am the Frito Bandito. About the Fritos corn chips.
They had some go. Even the Doritos, they had a cool little jingle too for Doritos. I can't remember.
Love all of these. Love. Commander Dennis said, where's the one about the cigarettes? Hang on. Commander Dennis. Oh, come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country. And you always had the hot guy on the horse looking like all weathered and wrinkled, smoking that Marlboro. But if you remember, like back in the day, people smoked on TV. I remember watching Hollywood Squares, or what's the one with the 3 and the 3? There was always Brett and Charles Nelson Riley. Come on, somebody's got to come up with that game show. And it was with Richard Dawson.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Hollywood Squares. It's not. It had the 3 and the 3, and they had to answer the end of a question. But Charles Nelson Riley always had his cigarette and ashtray on there.
I thought that was the Hollywood.
No, Hollywood Squares was the big board where it was like tic-tac-toe.
9 people, yeah.
Yeah, this was only 6. Come on, Ken Husky, you know.
Huh.
What was the game show with 6 people? It always had Charles Nelson Riley. It was always comedians, and Brett Summers. Brett Summers was on. Match Game. Thank you, Cartman Dan.
There you go.
Yes, he always had a cigarette in his ashtray, and they always used to smoke on TV.
Johnny Carson show.
Yeah, he always had his cigarette.
He'd be lighting up right when he's in the middle of his conversation, talking to everybody.
They encouraged women to smoke and drink because it helped get rid of morning sickness.
Yeah, is that what it was?
Yeah, who knew?
Okay.
Who knew? Well, I know we're going to hit the bottom of the hour break. When we come back, we still have some things to talk about. We'll be pulling it into the station for our last half hours.
The other jingle man, don't forget, Charlie Waffles from 2.5 Men. Charlie Sheen.
Oh, that's right, Charlie Sheen. Yep.
He came up with some pretty cool songs, but again, that was for television. Okay, we'll be back. And again, listen to WRMN 1410 right here.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by KFC. Governor J.B. Pritzker is proposing a statewide fee on social media companies expected to raise about $200 million annually for education. The plan would charge platforms based on the number of Illinois users, with larger companies paying higher monthly fees. Illinois lawmakers are considering lowering the legal blood alcohol limit for drivers from 0.08 to 0.05, which would make it among the strictest standards in the nation. Supporters say the change could help reduce impaired driving and traffic deaths. Governor J.B. Pritzker has proposed a $56 billion state budget as Illinois prepares for potential federal funding cuts. Capital News Illinois reports the plan increases spending on education, healthcare, and pensions, while most other areas would see little growth. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Trust is earned. That's why I've stuck with Straight Talk. Same price since 2009 on Verizon's 5G network. Cause shoot, anyone can make a promise. Keeping it for years, that means something.
Now plans starting at $25 a month with 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Same price claim applies only to the base monthly price of our $45 plan from October 2009 to present.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. After my husband died, the last thing I wanted to think about was money. Ethos made it affordable to get life insurance. Signing up was fast and 100% online. I knew that I could pay our mortgage and have food in the fridge. I could focus on my kids. No one ever tells you how much you're going to depend on that policy. I am so grateful we had coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie and Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie and Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie and Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 55, a slight chance of rain showers this afternoon. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 33. Looking ahead to Friday, mostly cloudy with a high near 40. Currently, it's 36 and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into right nowers. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
Back to the show that keeps your mornings moving. It's the WRMN Morning Show. More talk, more laughs, and probably more trouble. Filled with weird news, listener shout-outs, and just enough structure to stay on the air. It's the WRMN Morning Show. Let's go.
Hey, and we are back. WRMN 1410, the morning show. Having a good time doing this morning show. Thanks again, Sue, for allowing me to come on in here, jump in, and fill in this little spot for the time being. I really enjoyed it. I hope the people, our listeners, are liking it too. Make sure that you call in at 847-931-1410. Tell us what you think. We're going to have, I think we're talking about having Dave Teese coming in next week. Dennis may pop in 1 day or 2 days. I don't know for sure. Again, like I told you, all of this is always a moving target.
Mm-hmm.
We do our best to make sure that everything gets covered, but with all the ins and outs and cover this one, cover that one, who's on vacation, who's not, we're just still trying to give you the best possible broadcasting that we can. So one thing that definitely comes to mind is the show host, or the sponsor, I should say. The show sponsor is Vasily Law. And Vasily Law specializes in municipal, real estate, and corporate law that you could reach at 312-415-8277. 312-415-8277, everybody. And if you want to get them on that, their website, go to JMV. James N. Vasily is what that stands for. JMVChicagoLaw.com. Great people. How about it, Sue?
Absolutely. We love you, Jimmy Vasselli.
Yeah, and they are definitely...
he's been quiet this week, too.
He's been a little bit quiet, yeah. But they are definitely advising governments and defending...
Advising governments, defending communities, and proud sponsor of the WRMN Morning Show.
Yeah, there we go.
I was reading, Ken Husky says... people would smoke everywhere, even in the hospital, along with the doctor. And I remember that. Yeah. I remember sitting in a room visiting somebody just firing up.
First thing my wife wanted, she said, I need a cigarette. I was like, okay. And they did. The doctor would walk in, talking to you, with a cigarette in his hand. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Airplanes. You could smoke on the plane.
Remember the little ashtrays? Oh,
the little tiny ashtrays,
yeah.
Can you imagine being the one who had to clean those out? What a pain, because they were so tiny, you had to pop them out. Yeah, that was a lot. But yeah, you could smoke everywhere back in the day.
And they finally changed it where the smoking would go in the back, so you didn't have to, walk through all of that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, in the beginning, early days, it was smoking throughout the whole plane.
Oh my God. Okay, Tim, thank you for clarifying that. That was Orbit Gum with the cootie liquor or the cootie that I read. The Samantha,
Yeah.
she it was from. Then they say to clean a dirty mouth, choose Orbit Gum. So yeah,
I got to be honest, I just don't remember that one.
I do. Well, I remember hearing it, but I couldn't remember what it was for. And
Lint liquor?
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I got it. I think I got it. I don't know. Give me a second.
Okay. Said, who you calling cootie queen, you lint liquor? And then they had I think they had the accent. Like English. Oh, here we go.
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
What the French,
Did you
Toast?
think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Pickle you, kumquat!
You're overreacting.
No, Bill, overreacting was when I put your convertible into a wood chipper. Stinky McStink face!
You Hoboken.
Fabulous! New Orbit Raspberry Mint cleans another dirty mouth.
And then the
For a good, clean feeling, no matter what.
Oh my gosh, that is classic. I'm going to replay that and I'm going to bring some of those words back
That is a good one.
because that was
Lint licking
listen,
orbit
you lint
commercial is
liquor.
what it's called.
Lint licking orbit commercial. All right, I'm looking for that one because that's hilarious. We'll definitely have to. Definitely put that one on the YouTube. So funny. I think that's that right there. One. That's my favorite.
Yeah, like that's a
Yeah,
number one.
I think that's pretty hilarious.
I like when they can make the, the little camouflage words. You don't do good with that. Would be our big time sports. Derek.
Big Top Sports.
He's always good with the camouflage.
Oh
and
yeah,
and
Smurf.
bad words.
That's what I didn't say last night when we were on the air. I didn't use the word Smurf.
Yeah.
And Derek always uses Smurf. But it was funny because so from Derek being on the show or us talking, whatever, it was funny because Bob Mariner was like, I said something about the Tube of Views, and he goes, where did that come from? I go, I started that.
Yeah.
And then I started Book of Faces. He's like, I wondered where that went. And then I think I said something off camera about any hootie. He goes, oh my God, you two talk alike. I go, that's, I say things Elliot says. Elliot says things I say. So from spending time on the air together, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, you end up having that cohesiveness. You know what the other one's going to say, what the other one's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have to be these big famous people. We're big and famous right here. We could come up with our own sayings. We don't need all these
That's
corporate
right.
little
We don't need no
jingles to tell us how to say something.
We don't need no stinking,
Yeah, we don't need no stinking jingles.
Smurf. So Mark Harrington, he posted on our Facebook page, the WRMN Facebook page, and he put two mints in one. Double your pleasure, double your fun. I believe that was for Certs. Remember Certs breath mints?
Oh, yes, it was Certs. You're right. You're right. And
It's
then the Wrigley Spearmint Gum one. That's double your pleasure, double your fun.
Or was that double mint?
Double mint gum.
Right. That was right. 2 mints in one was Certs.
Certs.
Two mints in one. And then double your pleasure, double your fun was double mint gum.
And you want to know a cute little fact? That white cart that we put the Toys for Tots in?
Yeah.
My dad was a commercial artist, and he did all the graphic and package design for Wrigley. That's the actual cart that the Doublemint twins stood behind when they did the commercial.
Oh, that's fun.
What do you think of that?
That's very cool.
Yeah, a little bit of trivia that nobody cares about.
No, everybody likes trivia.
Yeah.
It says, and then the closer you shave, the closer she gets.
Yeah.
Was that for a shaving cream? I don't know.
Was it Burma Shave, maybe?
I don't know. And then Commander Dennis says, I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Or that's a spicy meatball.
That was a good one, too.
That was definitely a good one. So you want to tell everybody, let's talk one more time about what's going to go on next door for George, because that was pretty cool.
I could do that. One of the things that we have, I got to get my thing over here so I can make sure I get the right clip. For those of you watching the YouTube, it's on your screen right now. What we were able to do is, again, George was the great collector of people. George was the great blender of all different personalities, we'll call it. And if you see by the logo and the design that's there, we kind of all came up with it here at the station. He was the definite great author, writer, producer, publisher of a lot of great pieces. Fox Valley War Veterans was a great book. One of his biggest and happiest moments was with Gene Bonk, and one of the pictures were in that video. When I had the restaurant, Gene Bonk never felt that he was appreciated for all his service over there. And just like with Bob had said, as a mariner, these guys just served. It wasn't about showcase. It wasn't about, look at me, I'm serving. But we do appreciate everything they did, and we do appreciate their service. And George was able to bring that out in a great book. And when George brought him over, he always tells the story that Gene had a tear in his eye when he saw it, because I put Welcome Home, Gene Bonk on there. And it was a great moment for him. And everybody fussed over him in the restaurant. He came in his uniform. And George kept contact with him for all the years until he passed. I went about a half a dozen times to Oswego, because he was in that one nursing home over there.
Okay.
Very nice place. And he finally felt that, again, that accomplishment. Like, hey, you know what? I was recognized for what I did. And he was on Normandy.
Well, it's funny you brought him up, because Linda Hitzman said we sure did miss Gene the Mean Machine last night. I know he was really touched at what George did for him.
Yeah. That's different Gene, but yes, absolutely.
Oh, I thought it was the same Gene.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, different guy. But yeah, so what we've done is we've named the studio, WRMN Studio 16, which is about maybe a couple months away, the George Rollinson Gathering Center. And it's got to do, again, like I said, the way that he was able to bring everybody together. And we're hoping we could have nothing but kindness and thoughtfulness and great things happening within that center. It'll be a multi-purpose center. We'll be able to have it bugged up with microphones and cameras for different acts, because we made like a little stage on there. So maybe get a 5-piece, 6-piece band, put it out in there. People want to do that, what do you call that, poet stuff?
Poet stuff.
Yeah.
Poetry readings.
Yeah.
Poetry slams.
Do stuff like that in the evenings and what have you. So we're trying to make it a center that people could go to, feel comfortable, and we're able to showcase them just a little bit. And we're going to do it in our good buddy George Rollinson's name, the George Rollinson Gathering Center.
I love the name of it.
Yeah. It's got a nice little ring, don't it?
It does. Very much so.
Yep.
And Todd, I don't know if Roadrunner's still listening. I know he likes his trivia, and we don't do enough trivia, but with L Train gone, I don't know. Roadrunner, are you still listening? I haven't pulled my Roadrunner voice out in a while. Todd, how's your hand feeling, man? People were asking. And Ken Husky, you're right. Nobody doesn't like Sarah Lee.
Yeah, I knew Sarah.
Love Sarah Lee. Yeah, if you knew Sarah like I knew Sarah.
Yeah, if you knew Sarah.
I love the cheesecakes in the freezer with the cherries on top. So delish.
Yeah, take it out in the morning.
Or the pound cake.
Entertained by night.
There we go.
Big sheet cakes they had. It was great, Sarah Lee.
And yes, you save big money at Menards. I think Todd said that one too. My bologna, Linda Kay said my bologna has a first name. It's Oscar. My bologna has a second name. It's Meyer. I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why.
Let me see if I can find it.
And I don't remember the last line. Which, again, how this stuff comes out of a portion of my brain that I didn't know existed. But I really couldn't even begin to tell you what I did Monday. So funny. Did you find it?
Working on it.
All right.
Doesn't come as quick as like when Elliot used to do it. I think I got it. I think I don't.
Okay. No, maybe.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. Downtown
Pay no
Jose.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's right. There it is.
It's Oscar. My baloney has a second name. It's Mayer. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with biology and A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
So cute. Oh, downtown Jose wants to hear the New York accent. So, yeah, it's time for coffee talk. Come on in, grab a cup, sit down. Let's talk about some coffee. Let's talk about whatever you'd like to talk about. I'm feeling a little verklempt, so talk amongst yourselves.
You got that down perfect.
I got that one down.
That's a New York style. A little bit of Jewish New York style.
Little Jersey in
Jewish
there.
New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's that east of that upstate. So funny.
And everything they say, they meant it, too. That East Coast people, when they talk, that's just the way it is. And that's all there is to it. I'm from Jersey, and this is what I believe. Yeah,
David Tees wants to know where the kid who sang the Oscar Mayer Baloney song is today.
Ugh, you're asking me too much, and I'm trying to.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to run all these other buttons, and you want to know that.
Yeah, it's all on the Google machine.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Come on, Ken Husky, I know you're on the Google machine. Where is the kid who sang the Oscar Mayer? Aw, this is a great commercial. I don't remember what it's for. Well, I do, but I don't. The American Indian who comes in on the horse, and he sees all the litter, and the tear runs down his face.
Yeah. Make America clean, or
I don't know. I have to look, but that one was always that broke my heart.
That was a sad one.
And we grew up in the era like where save water, like we were so big on saving water, and now it's like we have car washes on every corner. Nobody cares.
Well, this just in.
Breaking news.
Andy Lambros, the child actor who played Little Fisherman in the iconic 1974 Oscar Mayer Baloney commercial, is now a successful entrepreneur, graphic designer, and technical consultant based in South Carolina.
Oh, how cool is that?
Isn't that neat? He co-founded the Dream Builders Company and has over 20 years of experience in multimedia, app design, and software development. How do you like that?
Wow.
Huh? Over one little silly commercial.
Yeah. See if you can pull up the Barry Manilow montage of commercial jingles.
Okay.
Because if we can find that blew me away the first time I saw, I think it was just a concert on TV or something, and he pulled that out, and I was like, what? Like, you seriously play all of those that he made?
Okay, this one's taking a little longer.
Yeah. You'll be shocked, absolutely shocked at the amount of jingles. No?
Well, I could tell you the ones he did. Band-Aid, State Farm Insurance, Like a Good Neighbor. No one said that one. State Farm is there. Be a Pepper. Stridex. Give your face something to smile about.
Oh, that's right. The Stridex pad.
KFC, grab a bucket of chicken. Pepsi, Feeling Free. And Toilet Bowl Blues for bowling. I never heard
Toilet Bowl Blues for bowling?
Bowling. BOWLENE.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it right and get the actual play. Wrote these famous. Let's put this on. Let's see where this goes. We will give it a try.
Back with Barry Manilow. So you're headed to Vegas, and I was just saying during the that's going to be an amazing.
This is from the Ellen DeGeneres Show.
At the Hilton. And how many shows are you doing for a year?
Well, I don't know how many a year, but I do 5 a week, and then but with chunks of time off. So it's not like
we got 2 phone
constant
calls.
singing for like 2 years.
Okay.
Okay, we have you on the air. Go ahead.
Morning caller, who dis?
It's Ken.
Hi, Ken Husky. How are you?
I think you were talking about Chief Iron Eyes Cody.
Chief Iron Eyes Cody. Okay.
That was his name.
Yeah. You were talking about the commercial about keeping America beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And, this has been really a very interesting program because it's tested our memories, and it's definitely demonstrated that advertisers knew what they were doing by creating these slogans and jingles, because what they did in the mind of the consumer is exactly that, top of the mind awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So that when we think about going to the store and buying Kleenex.
Right, it pops in your head.
We think that's right.
Well, I've had people. I'm sorry. I've had people tell me like, "Oh my God, you know what? You talk about such nonsense on the show." But I always say it's really not nonsense. It's nostalgia. It's bringing us all together to think about things either from our childhood or now. It's testing our brain power because some of these
culture.
Exactly. So when people tell me, "Oh, it's your show is like Seinfeld. It's about nothing," I take that compliment because I love that. And look at all we're doing.
And Ken, that commercial you talk about, it's really good because if they will play it again and they start showing it now, keep America beautiful. That was, I believe, the tagline you said. That last little clip where the kid or family, whatever it is throwing that bag out the window and it hits his feet, the garbage at his feet, and he's just standing there, that stoic face with that tear rolling down his cheek. It makes you realize, like, yeah, you know what? Put a little plastic. I myself, I've done it. I would throw a gum wrapper or something out the window, but you know what?
Cigarette
I got
butts.
a plastic bag, and I put everything in the bag, and when I get wherever I'm going, I throw the bag out.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take much
Well,
to just be thoughtful.
Actually, it didn't happen a lot, but I'm sure there were cases of where the police would stop people from throwing litter out of their car. I don't think you see that anymore, but
If I were a cop, I would tase people that did that. Just saying. I would be a horrible officer because I would use my taser for everything.
Well, I didn't
but,
tase somebody.
cigarette advertising on television and radio and magazines and newspapers had all stopped in January of 1971, yet it's still in our memories of people smoking because it was just part of our culture.
Oh, yeah. Drinking, Dean Martin would walk around with a cigarette and a glass of scotch and, do his
Well, you
show.
didn't know if it was scotch, but you were led to believe it was scotch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there was always like drinking or smoking because that was just a thing back then. And now it's like, but wasn't there,
Smoking was glamorous.
the
years ago.
president's wife who started all of the, I'm picturing his face, he did all about, oh gosh, the weather. Why can't I think of his name? I'm having a complete brain
Gore?
fart. Al Gore's wife, Tipper. Didn't she start trying to make things healthier, change some things?
Well, it's climate change. They were on the climate change
Mhm.
thing.
But she was into healthier
environment.
meals at
Yes.
school, like things like that. And I don't know what year that was, but I
Well,
do remember that.
that's the popular thing in our culture today is not to smoke. Recently, I saw 3 women out in front of a business smoking, and, it used to be commonplace, but now it's like, ooh, that looks disgusting.
Well, you'll see many more people smoking a vape than you will cigarettes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you don't notice it's that little vape in their pocket. And one thing I hate about the vapes is, smoking became inconvenient. You had to go outside. You had to be a certain amount away from a building. These people sit with their vapes and they just nonstop every couple minutes. And I'm like, it can't be good for you. What the heck is in that stuff? I mean, not that smoke was any better, but originally cigarettes came out, they were just tobacco, and then they started adding more and more
But a
additives
vape is
to it.
synthetic, so it's man-made chemicals. It's got to be worse for you.
Got to be horrible.
We found out about secondhand smoke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how it's affecting people. I know that the worst person to talk about smoking is the guy that quit, and I quit about 40 years ago, but you can certainly smell it on people.
Oh, yeah.
When you're near them, that they smoke, and smell it on their clothing, but it's our culture has changed regarding smoking. So.
Well, I didn't know it was back 1971. That's a good tip. I'll have to look that up further.
But the advertising is effective, and if you keep telling people that you're the voice of the Fox River Valley, then you've identified yourself, and they're going to have top-of-the-mind awareness of your radio station.
Well, I hope so.
Voice of the Valley, talk of the town.
We want to be
There you
unforgettable.
go. Yeah. There you go. And Dean Delaley, you've done an excellent job on this morning show. Maybe you should make it permanent.
I don't know about that. I don't think she can put up with me the rest of this.
No.
But thanks, Ken. I appreciate that.
Okay. Have a good day.
Appreciate
have
your
a
call.
great
Take care,
day.
Ken.
How much time we got left, About
a minute.
Okay.
What do you want?
Just the way we end the show. You know what? Things with George was great. We talked about Leo, who saved the baby. Nothing but positivity and love. And that's what we like. And I do laugh because I had people come at me going, your show is about nothing. Well, it might be about nothing, but look at all that it's brought up, and memories and happiness and
all the interaction that we had today.
Oh, yeah.
That's all for nothing.
Absolutely.
And then, Ken will come in and give us a nice fact, 1971.
Ken's
that's
so
when
cool.
It's all stopped.
Ken is cool.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be Ken.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah.
like that voice. I like it.
I love his voice.
So
That's why I wanted him to
calm
come
and
on
so
with me
well,
at
I've been
least
begging him.
once.
I've been begging him to come on.
At least once. But
Yeah, we got 27 seconds
27
left.
seconds. So you have one life. One life, as Elliot always
Just
says.
one.
Be empathetic. Be polite.
Yes.
Help other people.
Yes.
And you know what? Most of all, please be kind. Till tomorrow.
If for no other reason, do it for our guy George. But you know what? You're
Be
doing
like
it for
George.
yourself. And be like George. Love you all. Thank you very much for tuning in. And we will see you tomorrow. My last day for the week.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410 Elgin time.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. Governor J.B. Pritzker has proposed a $56 billion state budget as Illinois prepares for potential federal funding cuts. Capital News Illinois reports the plan increases spending on education, healthcare, and pensions, while most other areas would see little growth. Governor J.B. Pritzker is proposing a statewide fee on social media companies expected to raise about $200 million annually for education. The plan would charge platforms based on the number of Illinois users, with larger companies paying higher monthly fees. Illinois lawmakers are considering lowering the legal blood alcohol limit for drivers from 0.08 to 0.05, which would make it among the strictest standards in the nation. Supporters say the change could help reduce impaired driving and traffic deaths. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane's savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Olympic women's hockey this afternoon. The U.S. battles Canada for the gold. Men's hockey tomorrow, semifinal round. The U.S. tangles with Slovakia. The Blackhawks return to action next week. They'll open the second half of the season at Nashville next Thursday. Men's hoops on Wednesday. Number 10, Illinois routed Southern Cal 101-65. The Illini are 13-3 in the Big Ten, second behind 15-1 Michigan. The second half of the NBA season starts tonight for the Bulls when they take on the Toronto Raptors. Chicago went into the All-Star break with losses in 6 in a row and 9 of 10. The team returned to practice on Wednesday. Head coach Billy Donovan will be away from the team after the death of his father. He's expected to be back Saturday against Detroit. The Bulls are hoping to have Josh Giddey, Trey Jones, and Jalen Smith back in the lineup. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Welcome to guided meditation. Close your eyes. You're at the beach. The seagulls are calling. You take out your iPhone 16e you got from Cricket and use Apple Intelligence to clean up that selfie you just took. It's a good one. You send it to your friends instantly with nationwide 5G because Cricket is on the AT&T network. They're totally jealous. Get iPhone 16e for $49.99 when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line on the Supreme Unlimited plan. First service charge and tax due at sale. $25 activation fee. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. See store for details.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsor.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 55, a slight chance of rain showers this afternoon. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 33. Looking ahead to Friday, mostly cloudy with a high near 40. Currently, it's 36 and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The Colonel made his $10 Tuesday bucket so full with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders that it might just last you till Wednesday, if you've got that kind of self-control. I mean, some people want leftovers. Others are more into writing hours. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal with KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. To give them the love